I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laakson.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another play-by-play live stream on the GTL Tennis Podcast channel. I am Covey, your host for the evening, and we've got a doozy for you folks. We've got Elena RYBAKINA, the world number 7, against the world number 3 and the top American, Jessica Pegula. These two actually met last year here. They've only met twice in their careers. JPEG has 2 wins against 0 losses. She beat RYBAKINA here last year, and then she also beat her in Guadalajara, last year on her way to her Masters 1000 title for Pegula there. So, however, the betting lines are not so gracious for Pegula right now. Actually, let's take a look at the odds. So it's actually pretty even. 153 to 159. That's the British style. Anyways, so Pegula had to come through a crazy match last match. It was 4-hour rain delay. She had played until I think around 1 a.m. She was playing Anastasia Potapova, and she ended up saving 2 match points and then taking it in the third set tiebreak. So, who do you think is going to win and how many? You let me know right after these predictions. I'll tell you mine as well, because the match is just about to start. RYBAKINA is serving first. She's bouncing the ball, and prediction time. All right, folks, my prediction, I am going to go ahead and say RYBAKINA in 3. I think Pegula has enough fight in her to get a set, but I feel like RYBAKINA's level right now is just been getting better and better after a couple of shaky matches to start the tournament. She's really found her footing. So, I have confidence in her taking it in 3 sets. Ghost in the house with the Russian doll. Okay. I think he's going for RYBAKINA. Oh God, how I cannot wait for this. 2 of my girls going at it. Go Elena, go Jessica. Okay, so 15 all here as the backhand from Pegula goes wide. And both Adidas athletes here, decked out in Adidas gear. We'll get into the kits in a little bit. Here we go, 15 all, first serve up the tee. Backhand return is short, but RYBAKINA stays back. Backhand RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula, forehand RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula, forehand RYBAKINA goes into the net. So it is 15-30 for the server, the Kazakhstani. You got to put the Kazakhstan flag, Ghost. 2 of my favorites. Hi again, Cubby. Welcome, Emma. Always a pleasure. You always brighten up the channel when you are here. Jess in 3, but honestly, it could go either way. Ram Bakshi saying hi, Cubby. Welcome, brother. Great to have you as always. Backhand return from Pegula goes wide. So across court wide. So it is 30 all. RYBAKINA has taping on either shoulder, on both of her shoulders. Athletic tape going from the shoulder back downwards. So wonder if it's cause for concern. It didn't look like it on that ace up the tee right there for a game point coming up, 40-30 now. The calm, cool, the ice queen, they call her. Hi, Ram. Hi, Emma, says Emma. Strange, can't see that comment of ghosts. Weird. This one? You don't see it? Interesting. Wonder if I see it on my... Actually, I don't either. Maybe it's too far up. Anyways, we're at deuce here as I fumble around looking for the comment. It's Alcaraz versus Sinner in the semis. Yes, sir, it is. I cannot wait for that one. It's going to be a good match. All right, here we go. RYBAKINA serve is good. Block return Pegula. Backhand RYBAKINA. Backhand Pegula. Backhand RYBAKINA. Backhand chop Pegula lands in. Forehand RYBAKINA cross court. Forehand Pegula. Forehand up the line, RYBAKINA for the winner, and it is advantage for the Kazakhstani player. So let's get to the kits. Elena RYBAKINA, as she has been wearing all throughout, even in the last tournament that she won in Indian Wells, she's rocking a white visor with a long single braid from the top of her head down. She's got the Adidas logo on the white visor. Oh, serve out wide is good and return right at the baseline. And then she scoops that backhand long, does RYBAKINA. So back to deuce. So she's wearing the same dress. It's got the, hold on, they changed her. Pegula is also rocking Adidas. I actually kind of like the top that she's wearing a little better. I'll get into it in a second, but they keep taking her away from me when I'm trying to describe it. All right, here comes the serve now. It's ace. Serve up the tee and block back return is a short one and forehand up the middle. So she's got a dress on, all one piece kind of dress, and it's got white on the top, then tan, then it's got an orangey color, and then it goes back to tan and then back to white. So that's the dress. She's got a black wristband on the left wrist. As I said, the white visor, white shoes, and she got her red Yonex racket. Both players actually, both Adidas and both Yonex. First serve is long. So RYBAKINA, game point. Second serve is good. Backhand return. Backhand from RYBAKINA. Backhand Pegula. Forehand RYBAKINA into the net. Back to deuce again. Yeah, have not seen her shoulders taped up. But she doesn't seem any worse for wear. Maybe it's precautionary. Always good to... Emma saying maybe deleted it because of the Russian flag. It still shows up here. Anyways, it's all good. No biggie in the end. I believe the host can still see comments even when deleted. Oh, okay. Did not know that. Come on, Elena, the #1 Taylor Swift fandom. Welcome, #1. Great to see ya. And RYBAKINA takes advantage again for the third time. I love Jessica's kit more. Yeah, the colors are a little nicer. And also, we've been seeing RYBAKINA in this kit for a while now. So starting to get stale, although she rocks it really well. But and it's a good, it's flattering. The colors are great. It's just it's been like 2-3 weeks now or even more. So, and she's been playing a lot because she's been winning so much. Jean, the match is already really good. We're still into game one. RYBAKINA forehand goes haywire, so back to deuce. I think third or fourth deuce now, but no break points against yet. How many deuces? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is the fourth deuce here now. Carlos' match was a snooze fest. The first set was pretty good, but then it quickly went downhill. It just it quickly became uncompetitive. It was weird because it felt like, okay, Taylor's still within touching distance, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, this feels like a blowout now. Another advantage, RYBAKINA deuce. So she takes the fourth deuce to advantage. Again, 4 deuces, but has not faced a break point. Maybe because I'm not a fan, says Jean. Emma saying, yeah, but Elena uses Yonex E-Zone and Jess a Yonex V-Core, I believe. Nice. I agree, Jean. As much as Carlos is my favorite, I really wanted a good match. Still glad he's through. Yeah. I agree with you there. Now, forehand RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA, backhand slice Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA, backhand Pegula. Good depth there from the RYBAKINA backhands there. Now, Pegula up the line, backhand, chop back return. And then Pegula goes for a drop shot and wins it. Nicely done. Back to deuce, #5. Hi, by the way, Gene. Sinner kind of reminds me of Novak. Ah, really? I guess maybe the lankiness. But the way they strike the ball, to me, it's very different. Emma, I guess so, says Gene. And Kaleem Ahmad saying, go Elena. Welcome, Kaleem. I really like your name. It's a very strong name, Kaleem. Deuce #5, and it's an ace up the tee. So RYBAKINA takes that to advantage again. So how many deuces have we seen now? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 deuces in the first game. All right, return from Pegula up the middle. Backhand RYBAKINA goes long. Deuce #7 now, folks. Wow, this is getting crazy. 7 deuces to start off. How's her shoulder going to last if they play this long? 8 minutes into this game, and it's all in one game. I'm a neutral for this. LOL. Love them both. Just enjoy the match. Hello, Kaleem. I think Djokovic could perhaps have some luck with Alcaraz because he can hit it deep consistently, maybe get him stuck in the backhand corner a bit. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, Pegula with a winner off the return. And that brings us to break point number 1. First of the entire match. Wow, crazy stuff here. First serve is good. Block back return. Now backhand Rybakina. She makes her way to the net. Pegula passes her and breaks for the opening game of the match. Nicely done against the tour's ace leader. One of the biggest servers in the women's game right now. And Pegula takes the first game. Nice from the American. Yeah, back to that, Sean. I think you're right. He does have the ability to pin people back a little bit better than a lot of others. I wonder if that'll be a strategy of his going forward. And then Alcaraz's strategy against Djokovic on the Alcaraz serve, he was really getting those backhand kick serves up. And it really frustrated Djokovic. He was constantly hitting the ball above his shoulder, but I think that's something that he can adjust to. Kaleem saying, hi, Emma, who's your fave? My favorite's Raducanu. Seba Berrios saying, some link to watch. Unfortunately, we don't show the match here, my friend, but I can... it just depends on where you are, which country, and all that stuff. But we don't have any links for the actual match. But if you are unable to find it, you can watch our stream here, and I can be your eyes and ears. Also, by the way, folks, please do give us a like and a subscribe if you're new. It always helps, and we really appreciate all the support. And just want to say thank you to everyone who's joining me, regardless of likes and all that other stuff. It's great to watch tennis with fellow tennis lovers. Pegula up a break, serving 30-15 now. Pegula, just Sika Pegula is not an American, says Ghost. She is just really solid. Wow, says Jean. Backhand Pegula, backhand Rybakina, backhand Pegula into the net. 30-all now. Who's here, says Jean. Yeah, put your hands up for those who are here. Joker's rally tolerance is immense. Carlos might have more trouble than he's used to. The one thing that I like from Carlos, I think last year he was a little bit trying to end points quick. Now he's starting to learn, like, oh, okay, I got to wait for my moment, showing a lot more patience. So I think that's going to bode well when he plays someone like Djokovic. But again, I'm just really excited for them to play. Whatever surface, whatever tournament, I don't care. I just want to see them both, healthy and playing each other, because I think we deserve that as tennis fans. Okay, Pegula, game point 40-30. Let's see. Yeah, I'm scared, man. Says GG. I'm actually really afraid. Okay, slice from Pegula, forehand from Rybakina, forehand Pegula, forehand Rybakina just long. She thought that landed in, but it wasn't. So it's 2-love consolidation for the Americans. Goes Emma. There's that British snark we all adore so much because I'm British and we share the same name. Kaleem, in regards to Rybakina, I don't want to see them play each other. You don't want to see Alcaraz and Djokovic play? Oh, he's saying with a laugh. I'm like, come on, man, that's what we live for. Gene, of Carlos, yeah. Well, he's also still young and inexperienced. Nole has so much to draw on. I think it'll be competitive. Djokovic's longevity is insane. Totally agree, and he's getting better and better. I mean, in his 30s, he's won so many majors, and he just, like, watch him in the Australian Open. He just got, the level just kept on rising. It was like if he had to play 3 more matches or something. Say if you had to win 10 matches to win, I feel like his level would have just kept on going up and up and up. She's the first British woman to win a Grand Slam. Well, not first British woman ever, but the first British woman, I think, since like the 70s or something. All right, Rybakina serve at 15 love, and Pegula forehand goes long, so it's 15 all. Gene saying, I'm afraid that Carlos might destroy him in terms of Djokovic. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about destroy, but I can definitely, like, I could see if I was a diehard fan, I would be nervous for sure. Carlos versus Novak isn't a match I want, but that I need to see. I agree with you. Hey, Gene, says Jane. Jane and Jean have the same letters in their names. All right, second serve, Rybakina is good. And then return up the middle from Pegula. Backhand from Rybakina into the top part of the net. And Pegula, just constant pressure here on Rybakina since the outset of this match. Great start here for our girl. Well, someone's girl, Pegula. Hey, Jane. On clay, I see Carlos beating Novak. Yeah, I mean, he does have the speed, but the movement, it's a wash. But the speed, maybe Alcaraz has maybe Alcaraz is like a 10 out of 10 and Novak's like a 9.8 kind of. Emma, he already beaten him. Jane, thank you so much. Props to Covey for the doubleheader today. Thank you, Jane. Really appreciate you all the time. Now, I know it's normally supposed to be $5, but because you always hook up some tips, and sometimes they're $2, $3, $4. In my estimation, you've added up to deserving yourself a button. So please, if you would like a button, let me know. Let me just really quickly run off the list because, again, as I've said before, I hate when someone requests one I don't have. Do have a good amount. Tiafo, Kyrgios, Rafa, Musetti, Lehechka, Collins, Bagnes, Tsitsipas, Badosa, Shapovalov, Lajovic. Break point here for Pegula. And Pegula forehand goes into the net, so we're at deuce. Lajovic, Bozkova, Krejcikova, Runa, Tommy Paul, Medvedev, Gasquet, Kirstea, Sabalenka, Fritz, Alcaraz, Pegula, Rybakina. So, Jane, you let me know which one you would like. And again, thank you for the tip. It's greatly appreciated and makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Emma, he already beat him. Oh, we already got that one. We got Rybakina first serve at deuce, goes off the tape and long. Here comes second serve, backhand return Pegula, forehand. Rybakina is wide, and another break point for break point Pegula again. So she's looking to take an early double break lead here. Just like when British food got better after they started importing Jamaicans and Pakistanis, their tennis got better when they started importing Chinese and Hungarians. Oh, man. Oh, always got something funny to say. Jane saying hi to Emma. Clay is not Djokovic's best surface, but on grass and hard, Carlos is not a guarantee winner. Yeah, for sure there. That's sweet, Covey. I don't think I've heard the Lehechka button yet. I would like that one. You got it. Lehechka coming up for you. Rybakina saves one break point back to deuce. I want to see Alcaraz versus Tsitsipas again. Funny to see Steph's frustration. Yeah, throwing little hissy fits. I second the Lehechka button. Good choice, says Ghost. All right, so Lehechka's coming right up, folks. Let me cue it up. Cue it up. Unreturned serve. It's an ace is what that's called, and it is advantage Rybakina. So she's trying to get her way back in. Imperative game. If she falls down a double break, could be a little tough of a road to climb, and you don't want to be feeling pressure from the get-go for so long. First serve is a let at advantage Rybakina, so second serve coming up. Here's a second serve. Is good. Backhand kind of block return. Goes up the line for a winner. Great job from Pegula. She did swing. It wasn't a clean block, but it was like a half, very short backswing, and she just redirected it, landed right inside the baseline and sideline where they intersect. So back to deuce. Postponing the Lehechka button is Pegula. First serve into the net. Here comes the second serve from Rybakina. Good serve off the line, the service line, and Pegula's backhand into the net. So Pegula's rocking Adidas, as mentioned, also with one long ponytail from the middle. She's got a black visor, and her Adidas got the same pattern style, but the colors are kind of like white, coffee, black, and then white again. Black shorts, or black skirt, I should say. Ooh, the backhand or the forehand from Pegula goes off of the line, and RYBAKINA didn't like that. She maybe thought it was long, but anyways, her backhand goes into the net, and so it is back to deuce. Here comes the second serve. Sorry, here comes the serve at deuce, and it's a beauty up the tee. Pegula gets a racket on it, but it goes wide. By the way, Pegula's shoes. So her black skirt, also Adidas, and she's got orange and yellow shoes. Nice little combo there. So here we go. Advantage RYBAKINA once again. Man, she has had long service games, guys. And it's an ace up the tee. So she finally gets on the board, but still down a break. And let's give this button. This goes to Jane. Thank you for the wonderful tip, Jane. Here is the Lahechka button.
Lahechka! 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 He gon' get ya! Lahechka! 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 He gon' get ya!
All right, so go sing Sissy Fitz. We got, I hope you are right, I think in regards to Alcaraz versus Djokovic there. Hey, Sissy Fitz. Jesse's shot tolerance is too good, and also the conditions are slower too, which helps her in the nighttime. Jimmy Mulla saying going. Do you mean grind, maybe? But thank you for joining the chat, Jimmy. Appreciate it. Jimmy Mulla. Ghost Gene. Novak Djokovic is one of the toughest MFers this sport has ever produced. He's smart, fierce, and he's a killer. Don't count him out. It'll be a great match. Yeah, whenever, wherever they play. Rare reaction from Elena there. Yeah, I noticed that. She's looking at her box and looking frustrated, kind of annoyed when she hit that backhand into the net. Jane, I like your spelling better. Sissy Fitz. Maybe I'm just underestimating Djokovic like I always tend to do. Never underestimate that man. Oh, this is a bop, saying in regards to the Lahechka. He gonna get ya. My first time hearing it also. The Yuri. Yuri. I can't even get that high. I'm trying to. Yuri. I got more of that deep rapper voice, not the Yuri. All right, serve from Pegula. Return up the line from RYBAKINA. Pegula can't handle that into the net, and it is love 15. Ice Queen Reba will make it, says Capricorn BG. Folks, do please give us a like if you feel like liking. It's always good to have those. Nice serve out wide. Backhand return from RYBAKINA, and the easy +1. It was right at the net, and Pegula pushes that wide. It's love 30. She definitely played it properly, but just did not execute an extremely easy ball. Yeah, it was just a little too casual. I think she said, "What am I doing?" Hey, Covey and everyone. Welcome, Max. Nice to have you as always. As you know, had the whole crew actually just a few minutes ago in the Alcaraz match, and a nice inside-out forehand from the middle from Pegula after a mid-sized shot length rally, and it is now 15-30. Ghost Covey is just too manly to sing soprano, but I can watch the hell out of the Sopranos. And in my opinion, it goes Sopranos, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul in terms of like the best dramas I've ever seen. All right, forehand Pegula goes into the net, setting up double break point for Elena RYBAKINA. Hi, Max, says Ram. Cubby's so manly, he only serves his dishes cold. That's right, baby. What about actually, that's up there too. Yeah, I've watched the whole thing one time, and I really loved it. I feel like it would be tough to watch it again. Backhand return backhand +1 cross court from Pegula is a winner off the block back return. And so saves 1 break point. Now 30-40. Here's a second. Toss is up. Serve is good. Forehand return. Forehand Pegula. Backhand cross court Rybakina pulling Pegula off, but a nice backhand nonetheless from Pegula. And then Rybakina can't handle that, and that goes into the net. So it's back to deuce. Pegula saves 2 break points. Good level from Pegula. Really good level. Folks, if you are new or if you haven't commented before, don't be shy. Say hi. Let me know where you're from. My name is Covey. I'm in Vancouver, Canada. Always nice to know where you guys may be from or who your favorite player is, who you think is going to win the match. Yeah. By the way, did we do a predictions yet? Huh. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did predictions. I was going to say. This match has gone on for quite a while, for only 3 games into it. In our 4th game here, 24 minutes, because the first game had 8 deuces. Forehand from Pegula goes long, and we have the break back from Rybakina. Okay, Rybakina serving at 2-all. She has had 2 service games so far. Backhand goes long from Rybakina. She's had 2 service games so far. The first one went 8 deuces, and the other one went 4 deuces. So she's been under tons of pressure. And she was broken in her first game, but she held the second service game. Pegula went to deuce just in her second service game. But she did get broken in that one. Okay. Love 15. Second serve now for Rybakina. Serve is good. Backhand return up the middle. Forehand from Rybakina goes into the net. So this is looking like the first couple matches that Rybakina played in this tournament, where she just wasn't striking the ball great. Her serve was lacking a little bit of rhythm, and she went 3 sets on both of those. She even actually saved a match point. Is it 1 match point? Yeah, 1 match point versus Paula Badosa in that one before she ended up taking it in 3. So it's kind of reminiscent of those, not reminiscent of the last 2 where she had pretty easy straight sets victories. Another forehand goes wide from Rybakina, setting up triple break point now. Love 30. So Pegula just constantly putting pressure on the Rybakina serve from the very first second of this match. Funny enough, they're both 1 for 3 in their breakpoint opportunities, but it feels like Pegula has just been all over it. Pegula return up the middle, forehand from Rybakina, forehand Pegula into the net. So saves 1. Jane, I never saw Better Call Saul. Oh, I wish I could erase it from my memory and start from scratch. Now, this is how it goes. Better Call Saul started off as a spinoff, but if you love Breaking Bad, you actually won't fully understand because of the way like Saul went on for, I think it was 60 episodes for Breaking Bad, 63 for Better Call Saul. And hold on double fault from Rybakina, and now Pegula breaks. I'll get to the Better Call Saul Breaking Bad thing in a second, but I got a break there for Pegula again. Where is that darn button? There it is. Yeah, so what I was saying is, like, the Breaking Bad goes before Better Call Saul, the timeline, there's parts before Breaking Bad starts, there's parts during Breaking Bad, and then there's parts after Breaking Bad. So if you love that whole universe, and if you've only seen Breaking Bad and you've never seen Better Call Saul, you'll actually understand Breaking Bad better if you watch Better Call Saul, which is mind-boggling. It's so crazy. Emma Covey's rap doesn't need soprano. I still need to watch Schitt's Creek. I've only watched a few episodes of the first season. I never really got into it, even though it is a Canadian comedy show. I need to get into it a little bit more. RYBAKINA, Six Love, Six Love. I don't think that's possible at this point, but I like your sentiment. Nice, Elena. Elena RYBAKINA. Elena RYBAKINA. Seba with the heart smile emoji. Oh God, that Badosa match was a stressful watch. No, Reba, no. Pegula matches up well versus RYBAKINA because she returns so well. Yeah, she's really sharp on the return. I still don't think RYBAKINA's serve has found its rhythm though, because she is a big server, and really, like, even for the big hitters, she's a big server. So something to watch as this match goes on. Pegula now up a break still, 3-2 serving. Here we go. Serve is just wide. Here comes the second serve. I feel like eating a snack, like some almonds or pecans or walnuts. Wild forehand return on the second serve. RYBAKINA just has no rhythm right now, and it's 15 love for the American, the server, the JPEG. Mafia. Serve up the middle, block back return. Pegula inside out, forehand, block back again. Now Pegula goes up the line for a winner, 30 love. Cap, should I go to bed or keep watching? It's up to you, but I'd say keep watching. You know, that's just me though. I'm biased. Folks, let's try to get to 50 likes by the end of the first set if possible. We're only about 21 away. 21 likes. We can do that. We got about 100. Oh my goodness, we got 150 people. Welcome all to this stream. Great to have such a big audience. If you don't know, my name is Covey. I'm here in Vancouver, BC, and I am happy to be watching tennis with you all. All right, RYBAKINA with the return to the backhand of Pegula. Now backhand RYBAKINA and forehand Pegula. RYBAKINA makes her way to the net and a volley, drop volley there, and she takes the point. So 40-15. Pegula not out of this one just yet. We have Elio Marcelino. Let's go, Elena. Welcome, Elio into the chat. Really appreciate. Oh, wow. Insane views. Yeah, right? 150 people. So stoked, man. It's great to have so many people in here. Let me know where you're all from, folks. Always good to know who I'm watching tennis with. Capricorn, same, except I'm in a video call with someone. And a forehand from Pegula after a medium-length rally goes into the net. So Pegula still trying to get out of this game, has a third game point here, 40-30. 150 people watching. Come on, y'all. Like my boy Covey. He's the heart and soul of Vancouver sports commentary. Show some love. Thank you very much. Please hit the like button, says Mac. Thank you guys so much for the support. Really appreciate it. We got a forehand battle going on. Forehand RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula, forehand RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula. Now backhand RYBAKINA, backhand slice Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA goes wide, and Pegula holds for a 4-2 lead. Still up a break, folks. Elio Marcelino saying, guys, let's hit the like button. Gosh, you guys are too kind helping me out here. We got 32, so we're only 18 away from our goal in the first set of 50. And my goal for this stream is 100, so we can go past 50. We don't have to hit just 50, but here we go, folks. Pegula cruising along, doing well on her serve, doing especially well on her return game. Just tons and tons of pressure she's been putting on RYBAKINA. First serve. Excuse me. First serve goes long. Here comes second serve is good. Backhand return into the net. Pegula, 15 love for RYBAKINA. RYBAKINA recently gave $77,000 towards helping, I believe it was either 10 or 11 Kazakhstan girls who are playing tennis. Help in their development, help them with, maybe equipment, travel, things like that. So pretty nice to see players at the top giving back. Rybakina second serve is good. Backhand return. Now backhand Rybakina. Backhand Pegula. Forehand Rybakina. Forehand Pegula. Forehand Rybakina. Forehand up the line. Pegula goes just wide, and it is 30 love for Rybakina. Okay. Hi, Eliel. We have 160 watching now. Hit that like. 177. I want to see some likes. Have you ever had these views before? We had some big views on a couple of finals, but for kind of, I guess this is a semi. This is a big matchup. Yeah, maybe a couple, but right now it's feeling like I haven't before. Maybe with Ben and JG on a couple I have. Ghost, if only the viewers were 5 times more. Hey, it'll get there one day, I have no doubt. And we're getting our likes up. Now we're at 37, so now we're 13 away. So we've already got about 8 since I mentioned that. Everyone is just showing love. Rybakina gave money to poor players. JPEG wiped the court with the towel. They are not the same. Oh, God. We got inside out from Rybakina. She makes her way to the net. Pegula tries to pass her, but Rybakina with a beautiful drop volley holds to love. And it is now 3-4. Pegula is still ahead. I'd say this is probably the final before the final because whoever wins this will be the favorite against either Kvitova or Kristea. Yeah, you're probably right. Ghost, you're a good hype man. So we had a game to love from Rybakina. Oh, man, there are a lot of people watching. And hey, if you're shy, please don't be. Say hi. Let me know where you're from. Yeah, anything. Just say, or if you have any questions for me regarding any matchups, anything like that. Because with so many people, we could have so many fun variety of questions, some that we don't normally get, I'm assuming. Both saying BRB, no worries, buddy, take your time. I'm so glad I've stayed up for this, says Emma. Yeah, good to have you, Emma. Yeah, time is it over there? Yeah, let me know what time it is over there. What, 6:30 here? Is that 1:30 a.m. over there in England? I wonder how Ghost would feel about Covey constantly fist pumping. Rybakina is consistent in her service. She'll break Pegula in the next. Okay, we got a prediction from Eliel. Let's see, my friend. Thank you for your prediction. Thanks for chiming in. And we got Rybakina goes into the net on the forehand on her second shot. So Pegula 15 love, inching closer to a first set for Pegula, but lots of tennis to go. Me too, Emma, says Jean. 2:30 a.m. almost. Ooh, yeah, wow. That's crazy. 3:28 a.m. Wow. Crazy. All the way in South Africa. Backhand Pegula, forehand Rybakina, forehand Pegula goes wide, so it's 15 all now. Savage hours, extremely savage, Jean. Yes. Yeah, in the last match, I called the Alcaraz match against Fritz and Daria from India. That match for him started at 4:30 a.m. So you guys are all just warriors, absolute warriors. Anyone in the chat from Canada, let me know. Anyone from Vancouver, that would be fun. If anyone else from Vancouver got wow, Emma 2:38 a.m. Yeah, but look at Gene, his is 3:28 a.m. And the return from Rybakina goes long, 30-15 for JPEG. Emma and Gene are staying alive. Ha 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 ha. All right, serve up the middle, return, forehand goes long, and it is 40-15. Pegula getting closer, inching closer and closer towards the first set lead. She does have a 2-0, 2 wins and 0 losses record against Rybakina. Although a lot of people would say that Rybakina is kind of a different level now. But right now, Pegula has matched and overtaken that level so far here. Second serve, game point, 40-15. Serve is good. Backhand return. Backhand from Pegula. Backhand RYBAKINA. Backhand Pegula. Oh, she wrong foots RYBAKINA for the win there and holds. Nice job. And I believe that deserves a button. I love this play.
Jessica, she's a girl from America. Jessica, she's a girl from America. Jessica, Pegula.
All right. Serving to stay in the first set is RYBAKINA. Serve is good. The backhand from Pegula goes long. It is 15-love for Elena RYBAKINA. We got RYBAKINA, the best from Kenya, says Pauline Wambi. Nice. Pauline from Kenya. Thank you so much. That is amazing. I don't think I've had anyone from Kenya yet. Ace up the tee for 30-love RYBAKINA. Okay, 10-minute less, Emma. Oh, trust me, I'll probably fall asleep in an instant after match point. Cubby's Live is the best one I've watched so far. Eliel Marcelino, that is so nice of you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Very, very nice. And by the way, where are you from, Eliel? Are you from Italy? I'm just assuming from your last name. I hope that's not, yeah, don't like to make assumptions, but just making a guess there. RYBAKINA, another unreturned serve, and it is triple game point, 40-love, looking for a game to love. Something would be welcome for her because she's been facing tons of pressure on her serve. Backhand from Pegula goes wide, and an easy service hold for RYBAKINA. Holds to love, and now Pegula will serve it out after this changeover. All right, folks, so in case you missed it, we had 3 quarterfinals today on the men's side. So yesterday, we had Yannick Sinner. He won his quarterfinal match against, who was that? I'm drawing a blank here. Blah, 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 blah. Rusevori, Emil Rusevori. Alcaraz and Fritz were supposed to play yesterday, but there was such long rain delays that they canceled it. So today, we had the other 3 quarterfinal matchups. We had Medvedev defeated Chris Eubanks. So his magical run comes to an end in Miami. We have Karen Khachanov took out Francisco Cerundolo, who was last year's semifinalist here. And Alcaraz took out Fritz in straight sets. All 3 of them were straight sets victories. So what that means for the semifinals is we have an all-Russian matchup. Medvedev versus Khachanov, and Alcaraz is going to face Sinner. And then on the women's side earlier today in the other semifinal, we had Alexandrova losing in 3 sets to Petra Kvitova. So the winner of this match, RYBAKINA Pegula, is going to face Kvitova in the final. So pretty fun stuff going on, folks. Sorry. I am wrong about that. Kvitova... that was not the final. This is the first semifinal being played, I should say. Hold on a second. So Pegula's serving for the set. Now I'm confused. I'm confusing myself. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is a semifinal. So the winner of this is going to face the winner of Kvitova and Kirstea. I guess they're playing tomorrow because of the rain delay. That's what got me confused. I thought they were playing on the same day, but they're not. So Kvitova, Kirstea playing tomorrow, which means the winner of this match is going to have an extra day. So the rain delay is actually going to affect. So the winner of this match is going to have 1 extra day. So there you go. Lucky them. Here we go. 15-all. First serve goes long from Pegula. She is serving for the set. Second serve is good. Forehand return, RYBAKINA. Backhand Pegula. Forehand RYBAKINA into the net. 30-15. Now just 2 points away from the first set is Pegula. Emma, please stay awake. Emma, try to put water in your eyes to stay awake. I'm from Brazil, but my dad is from Italy. Ah, you know what's funny? I dated a girl who's from Sao Paulo, but her grandparents are from Italy. Yeah. We got Ibrahim. Welcome, Ibrahim. Thank you for your contribution to the channel, to the chat. I really appreciate it. Nice to see some new names in here. Forehand from RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula, and that goes long. So 30 all. Still not out of this set is Pegula. Fighting hard, both players. Pegula, 30 all. Doug saying, born New York, raised in Mexico, Princeton in New Jersey. Jobs, Bethlehem Steel, CVS, when it was Tom McCann Shoes, Berklee College Music School, then studio arranger, guitarist for Van Morrison. Wow. That is quite the resume and quite the geographical movements you've made. Worldly, very cool. And now you're here on the channel. Love it. All right, Pegula with the inside out forehand, backhand RYBAKINA, chop back. Backhand goes long, so RYBAKINA right on time sets herself up for a break point. It is now 30-40 as Pegula is trying to serve it out. We have a viewer on here that's Italian in Lamberto. Not here now, though. Oh, really? Yeah, Lamberto. He's awesome. I know Van Morrison, Brown-Eyed Girl. And what's that song? Is it the Moonlight song? Oh, gosh, I know the song. It's one of my favorites from him, but from them, but I forgot. Here we go. Inside out. RYBAKINA, backhand Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA, backhand Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA. Now forehand from RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula, forehand RYBAKINA goes wide, and we are back to deuce. That was a big point, folks. Big point. Reba serving like an animal all of a sudden. Yeah. Now Pegula here. Really late in Italy, so he probably won't join us. And I'm here, just lurking. I will be looking for finding the Italian mate in the next match. Lives here. Emma. Yeah, he's here. There he is. Okay, Pegula, first serve off the net and lands in. So another first serve. Barbara Price saying, Pegula is my girl. She will win. Nice. Great to have you, Barbara Price. Melissa James, he is. Nice to have you as well, Melissa. And a cross-court forehand winner into the open side for RYBAKINA. Another break point chance. We have Anandi S. Love from India to my two faves, WT players and GTL folks. Welcome, Anandi. That is my Masi's name as well. She lives in Mumbai. Ville Parle. We got Lamb from Emma. Serve is good. Forehand return. And the backhand from Pegula goes long. And the break back occurs. So we're tied at 5 right on time. The Kazakhstani player Elena RYBAKINA breaks when she was on the brink of losing the first set. And 46 minutes in, it is now 5-all. I believe she deserves a button, but this match is getting really crazy. And we don't have time because this is not a changeover. So maybe after, unless Pegula pulls out a magnificent turn game as she has done already so many times. Let's go RYBAKINA. We got Richmond, Virginia, Barbara. All right. Virginia. And I have a cousin who is it Virginia or West Virginia that's right across the border from like DC. I think he lives in Virginia but works in DC. Lamberto, glad finally have is another Italian here. Yeah. Prayers to Andrescu, says Molan Lave 21. Yeah, unfortunate, but seems like it's not too bad. She did tear a couple ligaments or stress some couple ligaments. You don't have to double check, but she sounds optimistic. Okay, RYBAKINA serving now. 5-all, and she's quickly down love 30 after a double fault here. So she's got to be careful. She just broke back. She finally climbed her way back to level. And if she gets broken again, it would be heartbreaking. 4 double faults for RYBAKINA so far, 0 for Pegula. Wow, Elena, says Emma. We got Melissa saying, come on, Pegula. Melissa, where are you from? So we got Barbara's from Richmond, Virginia. And we've got Italy. We've got we have Brazil. Okay, we got a backhand to backhand now. Forehand RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula, Forehand Rybakina into the high part of the net. And now Pegula has another 3 break points. Every time Pegula brings herself level, she finds herself down in a hole again. Ghost will be happy about that. She broke. Rybakina is ice. Just love her silent strength. Ibrahim mentioning again, unfortunately, I don't know what you're saying, but I do appreciate it. And I love the fact that you're in the comments. Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Okay, Pegula, first serve is wide at love 30. I got a 100 on Rybakina. Come on, says Pedro Soto. Good luck to you, my friend. Second serve is good. Backhanded return is a nice one from Pegula, but blocked back from Rybakina. Another shot right at the body of Rybakina. She blocks that back, and then Pegula does a drop shot. Rybakina gets to that cross-court winner, saving 1 break point. However, 2 more in the chamber for Pegula if need be. Very nice couple of improvised block back shots there. And that drop shot from Pegula, a lot to be desired there. Melissa from New York, word up. New York City or anywhere else. My cousins and stuff live in Rochester. So I've been to Rochester and Buffalo, believe it or not, but I haven't been to NYC, which is a crime because I'm such a huge hip-hop guy and I'm a rapper. Please keep it. Arriba, says our Italian friend from Brazil, Eliel Marcelino. What's your favorite ATP and WT players, Eliel? Mine are Sinner from the ATP, Rybakina, WTA. All right, break point number 2, second serve is good. Forehand return. Now, forehand Rybakina, forehand Pegula, forehand Rybakina, forehand chop Pegula, backhand Rybakina. Oh, and it goes just wide. Pegula breaks once again. Constantly ahead in this match so far is Jessica Pegula. Okay, folks, and thank you to Max. Moondance is the song by Van Morrison that I was thinking about. Yes, you totally nailed it. I could not think of that song. It's an amazing song. There's actually one of my friend's late mothers. It was her favorite song, so they played that at her wake. It wasn't a funeral. It was a celebration of life. It was one of those, which I kind of like better than funerals, but not that I necessarily want to talk about that. But anyways, I'm surprised that JPEG has been taking break points from Elena. Same here. Rybakina has faced 7 break points, and she's only saved 4 of them. So 3 breaks. Pegula has actually saved 3 out of 5. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like she's been cruising a little bit easier. Was in Miami last week and watched Pegula play her first round. She is ready to go all the way, says Melissa James. All right. In Angleton, Texas, but from Pucón, Chile. One of my best friends, and the place that I'm living in my friend from Santiago and Valparaiso. He lived here. His name is David Cassis Zarzar, one of my best friends actually. So Pegula loses first point on her game here as she is trying to serve it out once again. Lamberto, mine is Nole, Djokovic, and Sinner 2 for ATP, while for WTA is Ryba. So there you go. Italians like Ryba a lot, looks like. I like Djokovic too, says Emma. Not as much as others, but he's definitely up there. Really, Emma, so do we. All right, second serve is good. Backhand return from Rybakina. Backhand Pegula, forehand Rybakina, forehand Pegula, forehand Rybakina, forehand Pegula. And the latest forehand from Pegula goes long. So Pegula now love 30. What is going on? No one's able to hold near the end here. And I believe we're officially into the business end, folks. All right, first serve at love 30 is long. Second serve coming up. Wow, that was only 86 mile an hour serve. She doesn't have that much power, but 86 is pretty slow. Second serve is good, and pulverizing backhand up the line. Pegula chips that back. Another push up the far line. Pegula tries to lob, but it goes just long, and now triple break point again, this time for Rybakina. So are we in for a tie break, folks? It looks like it may be. So many breaks of serve. Geez, says Cap. On the ATP, I like Alcaraz and Rublev, and WTA, Raducanu, Pegula, and Rybakina. All right, first serve is out. So second serve. Hola, Pedro. South America is present with Chile and Brazil. Yes, you guys are. Welcome. Double fault for a break to love. We're going to a tie break, folks. All right, folks, it's tiebreak time. You know what that means? Get your predictions in. Let me know who you think who is gonna win and what the score is gonna be. All right. Yeah, throw them in the comments, and yeah, we'll see who got the right score. Always fun, especially with so many people in the chat. Yeah. So right after this, folks, as Rybakina holds first on a mini hold, predictions right now. Throw them in the comments. Someone I like in the ATP is Humbert. He struggled last year, but hopefully he'll get back to his best, says Sean Power. Yeah, he's a good player. Lanky, tall Frenchman. Is he a lefty? I'm trying to remember. Okay, backhand off the net. Pegula lands in, though. Backhand from Rybakina. Pushes Pegula off, and then swinging volley winner for Rybakina. It's a mini break. So Emma says 8-6 for Pegula. Wow, in the 200s. This is insane. Yeah, we've got a lot of people watching. Can we get to 50 likes before the end of the set, folks? We're at 41. So if 9 of you would be gracious enough to give us a like, we can hit our target of 50 for the first set. All right, Pegula, first serve off the tape, and it lands in. So it is 0-2, and second serve Pegula here. She's down love 2. Here we go. Second serve is good. Backhand block return. Lands deep. Forehand Pegula. Another chip back return. Lands. Oh, no, that landed long. So Pegula does hold 1. So Rybakina now up a mini break 2-1. Anyone else with predictions? Yes, we got Gene saying 7-5. Rybakina. Yep, Lamberto Nole is the GOAT, and he loves Italian people too. Yeah, he speaks fluent Italian, I believe. Brazil, yes, I lived in Bahia, Salvador in 83. Todo bem, muy filho. Ooh, tried to go out wide with an ace there, but just wide. So second serve here at 2-1, Rybakina. Serve is good. Backhand return from Pegula. Forehand Rybakina. Forehand Pegula. Forehand Rybakina. Forehand Pegula. Backhand cross court. Rybakina goes long, and Pegula gets the mini break back. We are back on serve at 2-all. We got Eliel saying Ryba 7-6. My friend, you have to win by 2 points. It looks like rain's coming down, folks. Oh no! In the middle of the tiebreak. So Eliel, it has to be 7-5 or 8-6. It cannot be 7-6. So let me know if you have a different one. Anyone else as well who's watching, if you want to throw in your guess for the tiebreak, please go ahead and do so. 46 likes. We're getting close, just 4 away. Ibrahim, thank you for your contribution, my friend. Again, I unfortunately wish I could get to this. Spero che tu stia bene, amico mio. Davvero bello averti in chat. Non vedo l'ora di venderti in altri stream, Eliel. Okay. Don't understand it, but I hope I said some of those words right. So we're having a 2-all here. We're having a rain delay, folks. The umbrellas are out. They're covering the players. They have not asked the players to leave yet, so I'm not sure. Maybe they don't expect too much. Usually they don't ask the players to leave the court if they think it's going to be a short delay. So far, yeah, there we go. Oh, we got that one. We got Max saying RYBAKINA 10-8. Ooh, got some high scores. Oh, don't have to be sorry. I just was letting you know, my friend, because I wanted to see if you can get it right on. So he's saying 8-6. Noted, my friend. Lamberto 10-8 for Reba. We got Pegula from Melissa James saying Pegula 8-6. Barbara Price 8-6 Pegula as well. Hi, Abel Mascarenhas. Abel Mascarenas. Very, very cool name. I love it. From Mumbai. Welcome. I have an aunt. My Masi lives in Ville Parle West. So I've been to Bombay about 8 or 9 times in my life. Oh, no, not the rain. Yep, we do have rain, folks. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to star all of our guesses and see who ended up getting the correct score. So, so RYBAKINA is saying we should we should be able to leave the court. She said even if it stops raining, it's still so wet, it's going to take time to dry. But what she doesn't know is that JPEG is going to help dry it, and it's going to be twice as fast. No, of course, I'm just being silly there. Let's see. See if I can hear. I'm going to try and listen in on the umpire real quick. So bear with me if I don't talk for a few seconds. Just trying to hear them. Pegula seems fine sitting there. Oh. So the umpire just said into the mic or into the walkie-talkie, he said we could have it dry in 5 minutes if the rain stops now. Pegula's just looking forward, chilling. RYBAKINA's like looking like at the umpire, like totally in, like trying to listen. Okay, so they're saying that the radar is saying that is small amount of rain expected, but they are going to take the players inside for a few minutes because it will take 5 to 10 minutes to dry. Okay, so play is suspended for now. It's not expected to be a long delay, but the players are heading off the court, so it will be probably 5 to 10 minutes minimum. I'm going to be awake till 5 a.m. at this rate, says Emma over in England. Since you are a rapper, what's your theme song for this games? Sorry, I don't quite I love the question, but I don't quite understand it. What do you mean my theme song for this games? You mean like for Miami, for example, like the tournament, or yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. Rufi Poblete. RYBAKINA is much younger and stronger player. She's doing good and will win 60% against 40 of Pegula. Good luck, guys. Thank you for your contribution. Zero Bob saying, darn, it's raining. Yeah, that it is, my friend. RYBAKINA's face. She's like, huh? Ciao amico Lamberto, sai uno piacere di parlare con te anche qui. Lamberto. And you got the Italiano. So we got a little rain delay action here, folks. While we have this delay, I am going to let you know what happened earlier in the day in case you did not know. By the way, tomorrow, and I'll also let you know about tomorrow. So this is what happened today. We had 3 quarterfinals played today on the men's side. One of them was played yesterday. That was Yannick Sinner against Emil Rusevori. He won that one. The other 3, so the winner of Sinner Rusevori, which is Sinner. So Sinner is going to play Alcaraz after he beat Taylor Fritz today in straight sets. And Medvedev is going to face Karen Khachanov in the other semi. Both of those will be tomorrow. Okay, so those are scheduled for tomorrow. The morning match is Medvedev Khachanov. The evening match is Alcaraz Sinner. On the women's side, this is one semifinal that's being played. Earlier today, there was a quarterfinal that was played. The quarterfinal went like this: Kvitova beat Alexandrova in 3 sets. So now Kvitova is gonna face Sorana Cirstea tomorrow at noon, which is 3 p.m. in Miami. So the winner of the Petra Kvitova and Cirstea match is going to face the winner of this match, Rybakina versus Pegula. And then tomorrow, we have both the semifinals on the men's, and then, of course, on, I think, Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure if they'll have the final on Saturday or Sunday for the men's. I think maybe we'll have the women's final Saturday, men's final Sunday, just based on the way that they laid out the schedule, so that everyone could have a little even break. What song you think captures the energy of this match? Okay, good question. Good question. What song captures the energy of this match? Gosh, something scrappy. Because they've each had chances to grab the, well, I feel like Rybakina has been kind of on the comeback more. Gosh, I'm trying to think of like the theme of a good hip hop song. Gosh, I'm like totally drawing a blank. Let me think about that. Love this. Keep it going, says Melissa. Rybakina, where is the supervisor? Why wait here on court? Grazie per le belle parole, Eliel. Grazie a te, amico mio. That means thanks to you, my friend. Kuntarama saying, I cheer for Elena as always do, and have a strong belief that Lenochka Rybakina, so I think that's an endearing term for Elena. Lenochka Rybakina will win the match. All right. Thank you very much, Kuntarama, for your comment. Really appreciate it. Back and Forth by Becky Hill is the song that captures this match. I'm thinking something like DMX, like Scrappers, like X gonna give it to you. But I feel like I should be doing better on this question. So much pressure. We got a comment. I'm not sure from where, but I really appreciate you putting in your comment, my friend. Thank you very, very much. By the way, folks, we have 48 likes. If 2 of you could give us a like, we'll hit our goal of 50. Melissa says yes. I think it's some good hip hop songs. Gosh, why am I exploring? Good song. X gonna give it to you, says Melissa. So yeah, there's a good one there. Pegula is probably tired from that marathon match the other night, says Francis T. Are you Francis Tiafo? If Francis Tiafo is in my chat, I'm going to lose my SHIT. But that's a little bit of a joke there. But thanks, Francis, for your contribution, saying Pegula is probably tired from the marathon match from the other night. I mean, probably a little bit, but she had the whole day in between. So, wait, is she? No, yeah, she played last night, like late into last night. Yeah, you might be right. Might be a factor. Francis, nah, I'm a lady. Not Francis Tiafo. Unfortunate, but also not unfortunate, because I'm very happy to have you, Francis, the non-Tiafo Francis in here. I read Russian. That guy said Pegula is a... I got to read these before I put them up. Pegula is a Nepo baby and unworthy of your care as a fan. Also, the color pink should be outlawed. Thomas says Francis T for Tom. Hi. By the way, folks, this is my little baby Gobi. She's feeling, a little tiny baby. She's feeling neglected by me, so she came up and she pawed me in the arm and saying, let's have some kiss time. So when she was a little puppy, I taught her that like kissing, that kissing my nose is kissing. So I try to get her to kiss my cheek, but she only knows to kiss my nose. Okay, baby. Okay. Aw, you're so cute. Can I have a nice little nap on the bed there? Huh? We have a little rain delay here. Who do you think is going to win, RYBAKINA or Pegula? You got bark once for Pegula and bark twice for RYBAKINA. Little tiny baby. This is my dog Gobi, folks. In case you were wondering, she is super cute. She is a Pomeranian miniature Schnauzer, and she is my little baby. I love her to death. Gobi is adorable. Yeah, it's rarely does she she doesn't always she's not always super affectionate like that, like looking for like my attention and give me kisses like that, but I love it when she does. I also got Otis down here. That's my cousin / roommate's dog. Otis, what you doing, buddy? He's 11, so it's harder for him to jump up from the chair onto this called this little windowsill that we have. Let's see here. God, I hope this rain delay doesn't last long. So late here in the UK. Reba always calls for the supervisor. Francis says, thanks. You're very welcome, Francis. Thanks for joining. Another from our, I believe, is this Russian or a different language? It looks kind of Russian or maybe Greek or some Slavic language. Yeah. Gobi is rooting for RYBAKINA. My dog is next to me. Also, oh, what kind of dog do you have, Emma? Did not know you had a dog. That's awesome. Hey, Emma, take a cup of coffee to keep awake, says Eliel Marcelino, ghost of Girolitis, saying that's very cute. Yeah, Gobi is so cute. Yeah, I love it when she's affectionate. She's one of those dogs where when I want to cuddle with her, and if I start getting too cuddly, she'll okay, I need my space. So I have to kind of let her come to me. Why is the score line not updated? I was in a video call earlier. It is that. No, it is. We're in the middle of a tiebreak in the first set. So it is 6 games all and 2 points each. I've had 3 already tonight. Coffee, said Eliel. Gobi didn't bark. That means she's a Sabalenka fan. Yep. I wasn't able to hear everything. LOL. Oh, rain delay. Gotcha. We're back in 8-6. All right, says Pauline Wambui. Okay, Emma, 3 is enough for coffees. Labradors are so adorable. Oh, did you say you have Labrador? Is that what it was? I missed that. So Max likes Labrador. Dogs are adorable, and Elliot also says cats are as adorable as dogs? Question mark. I have 2 dogs. One is a Chihuahua cross with Jack Russell. Ooh, cute. And I have a Bedlington Terrier. You know what? Since we have time, nothing but it, actually. Bedlington Terrier. Oh, cute, cute. Nice. They've got the very, shapely head. Almost looks like a hammerhead. Very, very cute. Nice. By the way, folks, I wonder, you know what? I'm going to plug my phone in because I use my phone as the webcam. And now that we have a delay, I want to make sure I don't go getting all cut out in the middle of the stream. Honestly, Apple products are amazing. My laptop, my Apple Watch, everything's connected. I get everything I need, all the information. I could put it on Do Not Disturb mode. I got all the battery life readings on everything. It's just amazing how they do that. 51 likes, folks. We did it. Thank you to everyone who contributed. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone just for watching and joining me here. Having a great time, a very, very good time, even though we're having a rain delay. We got CIBCI. There's a Canadian bank called CIBC, Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, but not CIBCI. Welcome, CIBCI. Thank you for commenting. Really appreciate it. I have 2 dogs. Oh, we already got this, actually. I like Pitbull, says Ghost. Yeah, Pitbulls can be a very, very lovely dog. I've been freaked out by a couple Pitbulls, not because they did anything, but just because I was just intimidated by them. But yeah, I know that they are lovely dogs, very loyal, and yeah, pretty dope. Pretty dope. So I'm trying to read a bunch here. Okay. Please shout out Mabuhay, Philippines. Rufi Poblete, please shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for joining us from the Philippines. There was recently a Filipino girl who won, was it the Junior US Open? So very excited to see how she goes. It would be great to see more Filipinos in the tour. I know a little fella. I know Palam and I know Nagugu Tamako means I'm hungry. And Palam is hello, I believe, or goodbye, one of the two. So, anyways, great to have you in here. I'm late. What's the delay? Bam Bam 88310. The delay is a rain delay. However, the players have just walked back on court, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Mabu Hawaii asking Ghost, I have a small cat. Ooh, you do, Jane. Nice. What kind? Little tabby. What are the names of the cats with the flat faces and they're really fluffy? Yeah, big fan of those cats. I like them both, but only one can win. Hopefully, it's Jess, says Francis. Francis Thomas. Is that right, Francis Thomas? LOL. Jane, Max, have you ever watched the Degrassi franchise? I know they have several TV shows in Canada. Yes, I used to watch it when I was a kid, actually. Although not when Drake was in it, like the earlier version. I'm planning to have a pet. What do you suggest, guys? Dog or cat? For me, dogs all the way. I'm more of a dog person, but I do really like cats as well. Actually, I didn't like cats until about 3-4 years ago, but I've had lots of good experiences. Before, I always felt like I didn't know what they were up to. All right, folks, we're back in action. RYBAKINA is serving. It's 2-2 in the first set tie break. So RYBAKINA is serving, and we are on serve. Each player had a one mini break, so we're level. We're even. First serve goes into the net. Second serve coming up. Shout out Houston, Texas. Let's go. Nice to have you from Houston. Sick. So we got a lot of different spots in America. We got Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. All right, we got a backhand Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA goes long. And another mini break. This one goes to Pegula. So she is now up 3-2 and about to serve. We also had Melissa from New York. So, there's Melissa saying good night. Take care, Melissa. Thank you for joining us. Great to have you in the chat. Dogs, cats, and ducks for me. There you go. Like Chandler and Joey had a duck, if I recall, in their apartment, which annoyed the crap out of Rachel. First serve is into the net for Pegula. Here we go. Second serve, 3-2. Serve is good. Forehand return. Now forehand Pegula goes long. And the mini break right back. So it's 3-all. We're even, and Pegula is gonna serve after the quick changeover. Good night to Melissa. I'm more of a dog person than a cat person, says Emma. Ducks, Doug, for real? My dad has a cat. Nice. What's the name of your small cat? Jane, says Ghost. No comment. Gosh, I'm gonna call Jane's small cat Chewbacca because he was my favorite Star Wars character. That's super cool in Wookiee. All right, backhand RYBAKINA, backhand Pegula, forehand RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA, backhand Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA. Off the sideline, Pegula gets that swinging volley cross court from RYBAKINA and Pegula. Oh, she kind of hit that upwards. It went off of the net, but it went off of the net at like in the sideline area. So I was like, ooh, this could have a weird bounce. But alas, it did not. Now RYBAKINA has the break advantage, the mini break, and she will now serve a couple serves here, and it is 4-3 for her. Ducks have good manners and thank us for protecting their eggs. They follow their human friends around. That's pretty cool, Dougie. Did not know that. First serve, RYBAKINA is good. Chip back return. It's a short one. RYBAKINA steps towards the net. Now volley from RYBAKINA off the tape lands in. Pegula tries to pass her, but it goes long. Great opportunity for Pegula, but unfortunately, that forehand sails long as she was rushing up because that forehand, the rain looks like it's coming down again. At least finish the tie break, folks. The rain's coming down pretty hard here. Okay, 5-3, RYBAKINA 2 points away from the first set. Is she. LAL, thanks, Covey and Emma, for your opinions on pets. You're welcome, buddy. First serve, just barely wide of being an ace up the tee. Second serve coming up at 5-3 for RYBAKINA. First serve is good, and the backhand return very missed it there, and it goes very wide. So Pegula now serving at 3-6. 3 points for Pegula, 6 RYBAKINA, which means triple set point for RYBAKINA. 3 chances here. All right, serve up the middle is good. Now backhand Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA, backhand Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula, forehand RYBAKINA. Ooh, barely hits the line. Forehand Pegula, forehand RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula goes wide. And a dejected-looking Pegula here loses, and RYBAKINA takes it. I have a feeling they're going to take a little bit of a break, but nonetheless, let's give a little bit of a button to our girl RYBAKINA. Well deserved there in the end. So Max N saying, Covey, I have a feeling you have visited Texas before. Actually, you're right, but it's kind of funny. So when I lived in Arizona, one of my best friends, he's from Minnesota, and he wanted to buy a Chevy Avalanche truck. It's a funny story, I know. But it was $10,000 more expensive in Arizona, and I guess his family, they have a family friend who owned a dealership or something in Minnesota. So he's like, Covey, instead of spending $10,000 extra, I'm gonna, if you're down, I'm gonna fly you to Minnesota with me, and then we're gonna drive the car back, you down. So I have gone to Texas, but it was literally in the middle of the night, and we just drove through the Panhandle because we basically went straight south from Minnesota, and then we took, then we started heading west towards Arizona, and we just drove through the Texas Panhandle. Didn't get any food. It was literally like 3-4 in the morning. Didn't get any food, didn't get to see any cities, just saw the big stars. What's that saying in Texas? The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. So I got to see those. Francis saying, thank you for the shout out. You're welcome. Personally loved Yoda saying Ghost. Wow, I didn't know about ducks, Dougie. The pet talks reminds me of the movie The Secret Life of Pets. I actually saw the first one, I think. I think there might have been a second one if I remember my little nephew trying to watch. Wow, Cubby, that impression is awesome. Oh, you mean the Wookiee? Thank you. I never watched this movie, Max. Let's go, Reba. Announcement here. I'll let you know in a second about the court. Okay, so the umpire said the rain has made the court slippery. We're going to wait for a second to see the conditions. So we're not taking the players off. Maybe they're thinking it's possible they can get back on. But at least we got a set out of the way. Let's go, Reba, says LEL. Ghost, good manners, ducks. No, stupid rain, says Emma. Emma's trying to get to sleep. It's like almost, what, 4 something over there now? Late 3s, 4 o'clock a.m.? Yes, awesome rain. Elena, I was saying no at the rain, Ghost. Oh, he's saying yes and no. Okay, get you there. We all know who is excited for Elena to win this first set. Haha. I think you're alluding to Ghost. I love both players for a specific reason. Yeah, talking about the JPEG love-hate. Cry, JPEG, cry more. Peaches! Hey, Covey and GTL fam. Great to have you, Peaches. We've got a cracker of a match, and we've got tons of people. We've had up to 200 plus people in the chat. I think because of the rain delay, some of them have taken a little break. Hopefully they will be coming back, but great to have you, Peaches. You always light up the chat just like all of our regulars do. Let's go. Elena says LEL. LEL. Now, I hope I'm saying that right. Is it LEL or LE? I mean, it's probably LEL, I'm guessing, right? Marcelino. Hey, Peaches, the good one is winning. Emma, Elena. Good night, folks. See you tomorrow, says Sean Power. See you tomorrow, Sean. Thanks for staying up as late as you could. I know it's really late for you. Emma saying good night at Sean. Bye, Sean. Uh-oh, we've got another JPEG fan for Ghost. Ghost, you were here to support JPEG. You all heart, man. There you go. See you again, Sean, says Max. Gene, what was the tiebreak score again? It was 7-3. Yeah, let's take a look. So I have everyone. I start everyone who put it. Nobody had 7-3. We had Barbara Price, 8-6. Melissa, 8-6 for Pegula, both of them. We had Lamberto, 10-8. RYBAKINA. We had LEL with 8-6. I think you said RYBAKINA. We had RYBAKINA 10-8 from Max. We had 7-5 RYBAKINA from Jean. So Jean was actually the closest. We had 8-6 Pegula from Melissa. We had 8-6 Pegula from Emila. We had 8-6 RYBAKINA from Pauline Wambui. So yeah, you were actually the closest, Jean. It was 7-3 in the end, and you had 7-5. But this is like the Price is Right. Actually, no, wait. That wouldn't be right. The Price is Right is you can win if you get a number. You can the highest without going over. Okay, let's see. I looked away. Hey, Peaches. RYBAKINA, and then we got a bunch of emojis. So someone's happy that RYBAKINA won. We got Max. Hey, Peaches. Jane saying hi to Peaches. Pedro, I'm halfway to my $100. I'm hoping for you, my friend. 3:13 a.m. That's Pedro Soto doing some betting. Peaches Jean, good to see you. You okay? CIBCI, it's 8 a.m. in Kazakhstan. As you're from Kazakhstan. Great to have you. We all are going to be late for work just to watch this match. Nice. I love the dedication to your fellow countrywoman, Elena RYBAKINA. Must be very proud of her. Peaches, no, I'm here for the Schadenfreude. That's when I believe that's when you are delighting in the misfortune of rivals. Yes, I'm doing good, Peaches. Peaches saying hey to Maxi. Go, Elena. Oh, yeah. Jean, how's the flu coming along? Jean has the flu? Jane, doing fine, a lot better than yesterday. Oh, good to hear. Jean, I got prescribed meds. There you go. You said my name perfectly right, Covey. LDL. Okay, thank you, buddy. Glad. Kind of giving me Superman vibes, where it's Kalel is his name, and you got Eliel. Glad you're feeling better. Jean, gold star for Jean. Damn, Jean. Sorry, drink some chicken broth if you're having trouble keeping food down. That stuff is good medicine. We got a hey Peachy from Jane. So much for sunny Florida, right? Sunshine swing my butt. Just kidding. Daule Ramazanov saying, go Elena, go. Cool name. Dowlet? Is it Daule or Dowlet? Ramazanov. Very cool name. Love it. I will remember that about the chicken broth there. Nice to see some Kazakhs in here. Yeah, I agree. First one that I've seen, or at least that have identified themselves. Peaches saying hi to Emma. Covey, can you play the Djokovic button for my boy Gene? He's on the mend and could use a pick-me-up. You know what? I did get a talking to for giving too many buttons away. However, Gene's been feeling sick. He's one of our greatest supporters, and he was the closest without going over. Price is Right rules. So you know what, Ghost? For this time, I will. I can't do it all the time, but yeah, Gene is one of our loyalist supporters. So are you, and I think it's a nice gesture as well. So we will do it. So hello from Peaches and another. Again, not sure if that's Kazakhstan, maybe. And GG, you are too kind. Oh, okay. So one problem with that Ghost is the Joker button, since he hasn't been playing, is not loaded up into the latest queue. So, by the way, they're announcing that there's going to be a delay, a proper delay. So what that means is the players are leaving and we don't have an ETA just yet. So generous of Ghost. Okay, so since I did say we'd give you a button, Gene, and we can't give you the Joker button, what other? Oh, okay, what? There you go. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna list them off. We got a bunch. Oh, Peach is saying this is for Gene. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Gosh, see, the thing is, I want to get Ghost a button of Gene's choice. Then, okay, so. Again, we don't have it, but here we go. I'm going to tell you the list. Peach is so sweet of you. Okay, we've got Tiafo, we got Kyrgios, we got Rafa, we got Musetti, we got Lehechka, Collins, Bagnis, Tsitsipas, Badosa, Shapovalov, Lajovic, Bozkova, Krejcikova, Runa, Tommy Paul, Medvedev, Gasquet, Kirstea, Sabalenka, Fritz, Alcaraz, Pegula, and Rybakina. Gene, you are beloved on Tennis Chat. Unbelievable. He says, I'm gonna cry. That's so sweet of you guys. This is too much. Ghost, that's sweet of you. And not just Kazakhstan, cheer for Lena, but New Zealand as well. Okay, Huntarama. Very, very dope. Let's see here. JPEG isn't worth it, Peaches. You're a peach, Peaches. Why can't he get Nole? It's not queued up. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and get Nole. The only thing is, I'd have to ask Ben to queue it up. And right now in England, what is it? It's like 2:20 or 3:20 in the morning, so he might be asleep. But I'm just gonna ask him. So give me 1 second, Peaches. I'm gonna see if we can get the Nole button up here. It all depends on if Ben. So basically, I believe they're on Ben's computer, so he needs to load it up to the system. I personally don't have them because he creates them, so they're like all on his files or whatever. Like I would have, say, music that I recorded would be on my type of stuff. So, okay, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if we can get. So we're saying Kvitova button. Let's see here. Where is my Kvitova button? Man, there is no Kvitova button. There's Krejcikova button because they haven't showed any of her matches. Let me just here. I'm going to ask Ben real quick. Okay, so I've asked Ben. I said sorry to wake you up, but we've got a request. We got a tip here. So, okay. Emma saying, as much as I want to stay with you guys and watch this match, I'm absolutely exhausted. See you all tomorrow for some streams and good night. Don't you worry, Emma. Don't apologize. No, I guess you didn't apologize, but you don't have to. You don't have to stay up, of course. And we thank you for joining us and everything. Or Marin Cilic if there isn't one. So there is. Okay, so every button you've asked for so far, we do not have. I did run through the list. Did you? I guess I'll run through it again, Gene. I feel bad every time. So we don't have Kvitova, we don't have Nole, and we don't have. There is no Cilic button. See, the thing is, our system, I guess like Ben has to reload them on like kind of whenever there's like a new tournament. And because Nole isn't in this tournament, Cilic isn't in this tournament, because we haven't done a Kvitova match, so he had no reason to add the button. That's the reason why sometimes we have them or not. Let's see. I'm just running through the comments. Raonic button, they don't have that. Ghost, yeah, we don't have that one. What's up, Covey and everyone? Marin Cilic button is the best. Again, with unfortunate Ted Nervander with his coming in with a late prediction saying 7-6, 4-6, 7-6-2 in 2 hours and 47 minutes. Love the Final Four women, but I would really like Kirstea. Been a fan of hers for a while. So glad to see her playing. Okay. Luka Modric. That's fine if you don't get it tonight. Don't stress out about it. Okay, Gene, I'm still going to give you the Djokovic button as soon as, like, probably tomorrow, to be honest. If because I'd feel bad if Ben woke up at 3:30 in the morning just to add a button for us. But I'm going to definitely rain check you, and I'm going to give you another button right now. because I said I would, and then we got 2 tips. Okay. Now, before you say who you want, let me list it off. RYBAKINA, Pegula, and by the way, you're gonna have this button that you choose as well as the Joker. So we have RYBAKINA, Pegula. We have Alcaraz, Fritz, Sabalenka, Kirstea, Gasquet, Medvedev, Tommy Paul, Runa, Krejcikova, Boskova, Lajovic, Shapovalov, Badosa, Tsitsipas, Bagnis, Collins, Lehechka, Musetti, Rafa, King Kyrgios, and Tiafoe. So choose out of those, my friend, and you still do get a Djokovic rain check. So let me know. Let's see here. Ghost, Modric is a beast. King of just loves the footy. Do it, Max. I'm sure you will love staying in Italy for some. I cannot wait to go to Italy. I cannot wait to go. I don't have any plans to go, but I know I'm going to fall in love. Ever since I was little, I always thought I was going to marry an Italian woman. So maybe that'll happen. All right. This is for Gene. Gets one of his 2 buttons. Thank you to Peaches for your generous tip. And also thank you to Ghost for your generous tip and for the love that you're showing for our boy Gene, who's a little bit under the weather. And we're grateful that he's up in the middle of the night watching this match during a rain delay. This one's for you, my friend Gene.
When I step out on the court getting furious, all the people come to see me cause they're curious. You'll be eating up these aces, I'm victorious. Don't be questioning my mind, it's King Kyrgios. It's King Kyrgios. It's King Kyrgios. It's King Kyrgios.
Pretty fire button. Good job. All right. Pedro Soto. Okay, my friend, gonna check on them cows and be back. Okay, my friend. You have a good time there, and hopefully we'll see you before the end of this match. King Kyrgios. What a jam. Yeah, good button you chose there. Ghost also with the crown there. I have bet on RYBAKINA and Sinner to win this year's Miami Open. All right, Ted. Pretty good choices so far. You make it down to the final 4 or final 2. You're making pretty good selections. All right. So a little bit of a break here. I'm trying to think of what I should do. I might have to go get myself a quick snack. I'm going to just try something and see. Let me know if you can hear this. I got a little background music that I can play. Cute. Sinner and RYBAKINA are good picks, says King Adjust. Thank you, Eliel, about Italy. So a lot of recommendations going on. Yes, we can hear. Okay, so yeah, that's like kind of little background music. May have to use it if I put you guys on hold if I want to grab a bite, because I started streams at 4 o'clock and now it is 7:30 my time, and I've completely skipped over dinner. Definitely won't be able to eat dinner, but I might be able to grab a snack. But let's see here. Science fiction of a theme. The song sounds like a science fiction theme song of a TV show. Huh. Let's see what else there is. See what else you guys like. We got this one. This is like music would be playing in the background when you were getting massaged, you know? It's like very like stringy and the... What else we got? Dance pop. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's go dance pop. Very Euro vibes to me. All right, what about feeding the ducks? Oh, speaking of ducks, we were talking about ducks. Hi, baby. Yo, this is pretty fire. I should write a track for this. All right, Into Space. Are you guys enjoying this as much as me? Good night, Emma, says Lamberto. You're always welcome, Max. Dance pop. Feeding the ducks. There you go. Okay, so this one was called Into Space. Let's go to lo-fi. This might be hip-hop too. This would be a good intro to like a track. You know, before the beat drops. Very chill. What do you think, Bob? There's the beat. Lo-fi. All right, night driving. Let's see what this one's. All right, I'm gonna go on to Twitter. Oh, Jamie Foxx. You go on to Twitter. You got a photo of Jamie Foxx and Carlitos. 3 minutes ago, they're drying the court again as the rain has stopped again. I think I've typed that at least 75 times the last 4 days. This is from Tennis Updates. So, yeah, I see people on the court, which is good. Not the players, but people, which means that it's not pouring so hard that they're getting covered. However, the crowd is completely gone. All right, I'm going to try and I'm going to go to the at Miami Open page. By the way, how are you guys liking this beat? Man, 64 likes, folks. We're going to hit 100 today. I feel it. Interesting how Europe and USA have different tastes in the music genres. We have, can you adjust where you from, Matt? Those mobile songs, which one for your mobile? Which one you picked up for your mobile? No, it's not mobile. This is actually on the program that I'm running this match from. There's actually one more that I have to play. So I've run through all except one. This is the last one. It's called Rock. So they're just like these kind of preset sort of audio tracks that say if you need to like, you have to leave. If I have to leave the stream, for example, you just need to do it down. Rock. Okay, let's see here. But to answer your question, they're not mobile songs. No, they're not. But I just use a stock one from Apple. But to be honest, my phone's always on silent, but my watch has haptic, so I always know when someone's calling when my wrist vibrates, because my Apple Watch is also on silent, but the haptics are the ones. So it's kind of like the force telling me. King, Max saying, King, I live in Vegas. What about you? I'm deciding if I should go to Usher's concert in the summer. If you had the option to go, would you? Yeah, Usher for sure. He's one of the all-time R&B greats, great dancer as well. I would love to see him live. I haven't seen him before. Peach is just like, Max, go, Maxie, go during the summer. Yeah, I'd say go. If you have the opportunity, if you can afford it, if you have the time, go for it. Darn rain, says Zero Bob. Southeast US Max. Oh, live in the Southeast. Okay. Like maybe Florida or something like that. Alabama, Georgia. That's my Canadian brain trying to figure out. Let's say, okay, gotcha, Cubby. Cool, says Eliel Marcelino. Okay, folks, I'm going to rustle up a little bit of a snack, maybe hit the facility. And so I'm just going to put a short little video. Well, it's our highlights from the last year video. So take a look, enjoy, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right.
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some might call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic watch-along of the year, and he's not playing an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us. Of course, we've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the third set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit weird.
I mean, I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over the net by the fifth. If he gets there, it'll be incredible.
I'm just calling it as it is. I'm trying to be objective watching the match, and he's lost the match. What do you want me to do?
He hasn't lost it. He's still in it. Why do you keep saying he's lost it?
You think? Okay, put a bet on then. What odds would you get on Rafa? 2 sets down.
8s.
Stick a bet on. Seeing as he's not out.
I was just disappointed you're not supporting your man.
No, you're being delusional, Ben. Just grow
Not
up.
supporting
Stop
your
being
man.
so delusional.
Not supporting your man. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? I feel like I'm rallying for all of the Rafa fans out there now. Crazy.
Yeah, because you just need to grow up, mate. Like, be realistic.
I've watched tennis many times. I've seen comebacks many times.
Okay. You see Medvedev lose from this position? Don't think so.
But anything can happen.
It's so good! He's done it! Rafael Nadal has won his 21st Grand Slam. He's beaten Daniel Medvedev 7-5 in the 5th set. It's just been an absolute epic occasion. I can't believe he's done it. Rafael Nadal,
What?
2nd time Australian Open champion. Vamos!
Djokovic.
Oh.
He's down the line!
Carlos Alcaraz has won. He is in the final. JJ's it. He has done it. Vamos! Carlos Alcaraz beats Novak Djokovic in the Madrid semi-finals. I've never quite seen anything quite like this because
And she doesn't need him. She doesn't need him. She falls to the floor. Iga Swiatek has won another Grand Slam. Amazing. Look at the emotion
Come
all
on.
over her face.
Yes,
They
go.
embrace at the net. Wow.
Oh, Marin Cilic hits the forehand down the line. Oh my gosh. And we have match point, ladies and gentlemen.
John, Game to Love Podcast. When you say you were confused about your tactics, what do you mean?
It's into the net and
He's done it.
Djokovic.
He's done it. Novak Djokovic has won Wimbledon. Not lost here since 2017.
Oh, an ace! It's just ace number 5 of the match. Carlos Alcaraz has come through in 5. My partner has literally just woken up for work and I've not been to bed yet.
Yes, he's done it. Carlos Alcaraz. And look at him on the floor crying.
So
he's
good.
sobbing. He's thrown the racket.
Oh.
What a day for Carlos Alcaraz. He wins the match in 4 sets. Vamos, Carlitos. The
Backhands in down the line. Cross court from Iga.
She's
Forehand.
gone long!
It's long.
She's gone long! Iga wins her 3rd Grand Slam.
Djokovic get a good serve in.
Hour 32 on the clock.
Ace! Djokovic gets 6!
Idimo Novak.
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some may call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic watch-along of the year, and he's not playing an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us. Of course, we've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the third set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit
I
weird.
mean, I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over the net by the fifth. If he gets there, it'll be incredible.
I'm just calling it as it is. I'm trying to be objective watching the match, and he's lost the match. What do you want me to do?
He hasn't lost it. He's still in it. Why do you keep saying he's lost it?
You think? Okay, put a bet on then. What odds would you get on Rafa? 2 sets down.
8s.
Stick a bet on. Seeing as he's not out.
I was just disappointed you're not supporting your man.
No, you're being delusional, Ben. Just grow
Not
up. Stop
supporting
being
your
so
man.
delusional.
Not supporting your man. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? I feel like I'm rallying for all of the Rafa fans out there now. Crazy.
Yeah, because you just need to grow up, mate. Like, be realistic.
I've watched tennis many times. I've seen comebacks many times.
Okay. You see Medvedev lose from this position? Don't think so.
But anything can happen.
It's too good! He's done it! Rafael Nadal has won his 21st Grand Slam. He's beaten Daniel Medvedev 7-5 in the 5th set. It's just been an absolute epic occasion. I can't believe he's done it. Rafael Nadal.
What?
Second time Australian Open champion. Vamos!
By Djokovic.
Oh.
He's down the line!
Carlos Alcaraz has won. He is in the final. JG's here. He has done it. Vamos! Carlos Alcaraz beats Novak Djokovic in the Madrid semi-finals. I've never quite seen anything quite like this.
And she doesn't need him. She doesn't need him. She falls to the floor. Iga Swiatek has won another Grand Slam. Amazing. Look at the emotion all over her face.
Yes,
they embrace at the net. Wow. Oh, Marin Cilic hits the forehand down the line. Oh my gosh. And we have match point, ladies and gentlemen.
John, Game Club Podcast. When you say you were confused about your tactics, what do you mean?
It's into the net and
He's done it! He's done it! Novak Djokovic has won Wimbledon. Not lost here since 2017.
Oh, an ace! It's just ace number 5 of the match. Carlos Alcaraz has come through in 5. My partner has literally just woken up for work and I've not been to bed yet.
Yes! He's done it! Carlos Alcaraz! And look at him on the floor crying.
So
he's
good.
Sobbing. He's thrown the racket.
Oh.
What a day for Carlos Alcaraz. He wins the match in 4 sets. Vamos, Carlitos!
Backhands in down the line. Cross court from Iga.
She's
Forehand.
got long!
It's long.
She's got long! Iga wins her 3rd Grand Slam.
Djokovic get a good serve in.
Hour 32 on the clock.
Ace! Djokovic gets 6!
Idimo Novak!
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some might call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic watch-along of the year, and he's not playing an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us. Of course, we've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the 3rd set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit weird.
I mean, I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over the net by the 5th. If he gets there, it'll be incredible.
I'm just calling it as it is. I'm trying to be objective watching the match, and he's lost the match. What do you want me to do?
He hasn't lost it. He's still in it. Why do you keep saying he's lost it?
You think, okay, put a bet on then. What odds would you get on Rafa 2 sets down?
8s.
Stick a bet on. Seeing as he's not out.
I was just disappointed you're not supporting your man.
No, you're being delusional, Ben. Just grow up.
Not supporting
Stop
your
being
man.
so delusional.
Not supporting your man. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? I feel like I'm rallying for all of the Rafa fans out there now. Crazy.
Yeah, because you just need to grow up, mate. Like, be realistic.
I've watched tennis many times. I've seen comebacks many times.
Okay. You see Medvedev lose from this position? Don't think so.
But anything can happen.
It's too good! He's done it!
All right, folks. The match isn't back, but I am back. Still rain delay. I got myself some hummus, dill hummus. If you guys like dill hummus is honestly one of the best things I've ever had. I got some mini baby carrots. What else do I got? I got some walnuts and almonds, and I got an apple, because an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Oh, Lexi Iverson saying, hello, Covey and Chatters. Welcome, Lexi. You might have showed up while I was playing our hits from last year because we have a rain delay going on. Thank you, Covey and Peaches. For what? I don't know, but you're welcome. Been away for a second here. Let me just look back in the chat. Oh, you're talking about the concert. Yeah, I'd say go. I'd say go to the concert for sure. Peaches says, BRB. Hello, Covey and Chatters. I'm about to eat. I'll be back. What's up, Lexi? Covey and guys, have a good night. I'm really tired, so I'm leaving. Hope Reba wins. Thank you very much, LEL. Great to have you in the chat. Lots of fun. Get some rest. I know it's very, oh my gosh, it's 10 minutes ago. You're probably already gone. Yeah. Well, have a good one. Great to have you, and please do join us again. Ka, says Lexi. Hey, Lexi. Lexi saying, this stream reminded me of JG's faith on Rafa. Nice. Because I gotta have faith. That sounds pretty good of what you're eating, Covey. Yeah. Restart at 11 p.m. local. Oh, gosh. What does that mean for me? So 7, 8. Okay, so 15 minutes. Not too long. Not too long. Sorry, that's from Man saying restart at 11 p.m., which is 8 my time, which is about 14 minutes away. So, yeah, we're 14 minutes away. By the way, folks, I want to thank you all. We have 67 likes. My goal was 100. We are definitely on the way, and I want to thank every one of you for your contributions. We had at our peak, we had over 200 people in the chat, which is phenomenal. And we also had a whole bunch of people that were new and letting us know where they were from. We had Richmond, Virginia. We had New York City. We had Houston, Texas. We had Kazakhstan. We had Philippines. I forgot the name. Mubuduai, I think it was. And by the way, Lexi, is this Sexy Lexi, or is this a different Lexi? I know Sexy Lexi also jumped on the chat from Texas. So apparently it's going to be another 15 minutes. There are, let me just take a look here so I can see. Yeah, there's a bunch of people on the courts. Look like they're drying it off. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to eat a little bit of my nuts here. That sounded kind of funny. Walnuts, that is. Maybe I'll put background music so you don't hear me chew. What would you like? Would you like acoustic cinematic? Would you like feed the ducks? Lo-fi? Let's go lo-fi. Happy little baby. Tiny little baby. Gobi loves apple. So Gobi, believe it or not, is vegetarian. So we have this like vegetarian kibble. So it's like, you know, dog food, but she also loves like yams, sweet potatoes, beets. We make homemade yogurt, so we give her that, along with chapati, Indian flatbread. I'll add. So basically, I'll give her food, mix in some yogurt, kind of coat, you know, all the kibble pieces, so she kind of gets enticed. And then I'll also throw some like bread or Indian chapati in there, and boom, healthy little pup. Every time we go into the vet, right, Gob? Thing. Cute little ghostly mustache. Cute. Yeah. So, what else, folks? Anyone have any questions? Random questions, tennis questions, questions about Canada, question about hockey. The playoffs are coming up. Happy to get involved in any of that stuff. I'm also looking on Twitter right now, trying to make sure that if there's any other updates. But so far, we did get an update from our friend Man. Yes, guess where I'm from. Ed Nervander. I'm gonna say Sweden. Are you from Sweden? Sverige? Have you ever visited a Comic-Con before? Asked Max. No, I have not. Very good question. I've actually always wanted to try, but I don't like. I'm not into any comics like more than watching Spider-Man when it comes out on movie or whatever, right? Like I didn't collect comic books, although the comics that I really liked weren't the types that go to Comic-Con. Like I like Tintin and Asterix, although maybe there are some that I don't know about, but I really like those ones. Yeah, Tintin was really good. Asterix. There's some Indian ones as well that my cousin used to bring from India, and I would read those kind of Indian comics, but they're totally different. But no, I haven't. Have you, Max? Have you gone to any Comic-Con? I know in Vegas they have so many different conferences that you probably have you could probably just look on one of the hotel kind of coming up this year sheets and find a whole bunch of cool conferences that are showing up. Ted, was I right? Are you from Sweden? Stockholm? Göteborg? Malmö? Linköping? Norrköping? Jönköping? Söderköping? Any of the shoppings? Yeah. Yeah, we're just chilling. By the way, folks, if you notice above my head, it's merchandise. Game to Love t-shirt. Boom. Right there. So if you are interested, you wanted to get your own t-shirt, if you look in the description box below, that is one way you can get your hands on some GTL merch. There's things like mugs, there's things like phone cases, there's hoodies, I think there might be jogging shorts as well, things like that. But yeah, totally. No, I haven't, but I do plan to go to a Comic-Con one day in Vegas or San Diego. Nice. Is there a specific one that you want to go to? Like, is there a specific like Marvel stuff, or is it like specific maybe I mean, even video games now have Comic Cons and all that, right? Then there's like the anime stuff. Yeah. Want some apple, baby? That's for you. Oh, apple. No, near. Finland, Denmark? Maybe Denmark. Is it Denmark? I feel like if it was Finland, you'd have your name would be different. I know a Swedish guy from Sweden named Ted. Forgot, but I have like 3 buddies who are born and raised in Sweden. They moved here. One of them is Joachim Karl Bostner, and the other one is Jeppe Nilsson, but we call him Jeppe Pirum Parum. I can count pretty high actually in Swedish, believe it or not. There you go, boo boo. Well, another piece of apple slice. Getting sugar. Suomi. So you are from Finland. I'm from Finland. Ekinas. Now I live in Vasa, in Finland. Home of Nokia. Home of Teemu Selänne. Is that right? How do you... Teemu Selänne. Esa Tikkanen. Jarkko Ruutu. Amazing. Olli Jokinen. A lot of really good hockey players from Finland. Mika Kiprasov. Pekka Rinne. These are all really, really good hockey players. Some of the best in the world. Very cool, man. Ted Nervander. Yeah, your name reminded me more Swedish, but I'm glad I got the region right. Matt saying, I would go to a Marvel Comic Con. I like X-Men. I don't think I would dress up. I would possibly wear regular clothes. Yeah, I feel like I'm not invested in enough of any comic to dress up at a Comic Con, but I would definitely go and just enjoy it. And Jane talking about Finland, Emil Rusevori. Yeah, he had a nice run, made it all the way to the quarters, and fell to a very hot Yannick Sinner yesterday. That was the first quarterfinal that was played. Yeah, so good job from Emil Rusevori. Good results here in Miami. Okay, let's see. What else? Anyone else have any questions or anything? We got about 10-15 minutes. Jane saying Finland in Davis Cup final. Nice. Yeah, congrats to Finland. Last year Canada won it, but we actually lost. And then they gave us another... but I speak Finnish Swedish. Very dope. It's pretty sweet. When I used to do this thing called snus, that stuff you put in your lip, they say, "Jag vill ha snus," means I would like snus, or "Vill du ha snus?" Will you have? Finland is apparently the most happiest country. Yeah, I've heard some really good stuff. I heard that they've tested out the universal basic income for people, and it's been a success. They have the highest standard of education, from what I believe. And hey, if you're educated, it makes life much easier as well. So they're definitely doing stuff right. Les saying 2-love RYBAKINA. No, right now it is 1-set-to-love RYBAKINA. She won the first set in a tiebreak, and then it went into rain delay. So it says they will not resume before in about 3 minutes now, they're saying. Won't resume before 11 o'clock in Miami. Right now it's 10:57 in Miami. 3 minutes away. Hopefully it'll get back onto it pretty soon. But I speak Finnish too and English. Very good, very good. Yeah, I know my Swedish buddy taught me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I learned some of that stuff. I actually went to Gothenburg, and I went to Linköping. I saw a hockey game, the Linköping White Lions, Vita Leon. It's pretty sweet, actually. Like this apple. Apple, baby? Mm-hmm. What you doing, Otis? Chilling underneath my chair? Otis and Gobi look similar. But Otis is all blonde, where Gobi's got black, little white, little brown. Too bad my name is covering Gobi's face. That's how it goes sometimes. Actually, I think if I put a comment up, and it takes my name away. So boom, yeah. Gobi, shut up. There. Let the people see you. Good girl. Yeah, let the people see you. There you go. There's my little boo-boo. I know Rusevori too, and Jarkko Nieminen. Ah, sweet. Very cool. Yeah, we've had a lot of Finnish players here in Vancouver for the Vancouver Canucks. Sami Salo, he was awesome, one of the best. We almost won a Stanley Cup with that guy. But instead, we became the only team in NHL history to go to the finals 3 times and not win a cup. Very Vancouver. Remember Dinara Safina. I like her playing style, and also is Marat's sister. Yes, I remember that. Heliovara is excellent doubles. Nice. Yeah, definitely see that name. Oh, Gobi, that's for you. Sounds like there is an announcement. And players are making their way back onto court. Woohoo! Okay, folks. So the match will resume. I don't know if they're going to give them a chance to warm up again or not. But thank you all so much for patiently waiting with me. I know it's not easy sometimes when you're here to watch a match or to hear a match. Hey, buddy. But thank you all for waiting. Do you like going to national parks? I've been to a couple in the US. I guess we do have, they're not called national parks here. They're not the same, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I definitely love being out in nature. In the Rocky Mountains. Here in Canada, we have a place called Jasper, Banff. They're like mountain towns just on the Alberta side of the border between BC and Alberta. And then there's also some desert areas, believe it or not, in BC up north. So yeah, definitely love seeing big rocks, big mountains, trees, also some moose when I've gone into the Rocky Mountains. It's like a 10-hour drive from us, but still. Ed saying I played tennis when I was younger, 18 to 25. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, did you play in any tournaments, or do you just play like within your country, like within your city with your buddies and stuff? Daria just came to say hi, heading to play a set and then to work. See you in semis, buddy. Take care, Daria. Hope that serve works a little bit better for you. Remember, have fun and keep your eye on the ball, like Ghost was saying. All right, little warm up for the players. And then we're going to get back into it. Gobi loves her apple. This is one sweet apple. Loving it. All right. So, still warming up. I think they get 4 minutes or 3 minutes. And then we will get back into it. RYBAKINA up 1-0, trying to beat Pegula for the first time in her career. They've played 5 sets, and Pegula has won 4 of the 5. Actually, that was before this match. Now they've played 6 sets, and Pegula has won 4 of the 6 because Pegula won in straight sets here in Miami last year, and then she won in 3 in Guadalajara en route to her 1,000 level victory there last year at the end. Did Pegula. So, and then she loses this one. Pegula wants an overhead. She gets an overhead. What Pegula wants, Pegula gets. Elena RYBAKINA. Got my haircut recently. It's a little short though, especially for someone whose hair is starting to thin out. But that's okay. I don't mind. I'm a happy camper. I think the phone is sufficiently charged. Been charging it for a good while now. So take that plug out. Okay, 2 more minutes before the match resumes. Thank you again, everyone, for patiently waiting. I know it's not easy sometimes. It can get a little bit annoying, but we are going to get back underway. Let's just hope there's no more delays. It's already been 2 now. Kind of a bummer, but it's a part of it. It's part of nature. It's a part of tennis. Good questions, Max, by the way. For some reason, I thought you record with an actual camera during the live streams. Well, so I have 3 different options. I have this webcam that I bought when I started streaming. This one right here. It's called a Logic Pro. But the quality is like... Okay, so first I was using that. Another thing I can use is my actual computer's webcam. However, the angle's not so good. It's looking at me from below. So it would basically, you would see like the kind of like, you kind of see me like this. You'd see the bottom of my face and then like the ceiling. And then my iPhone is like, I looked it up. The iPhones are like the best webcams in the world. And picture quality, it does auto color correction and everything. So yeah, basically I bought this Logic Pro. and then found out after I bought my iPhone that actually does a better job. So basically, I've been using the iPhone. So I don't use a separate camera. I use an iPhone. But the people who are like super, super high quality streamers, I believe they use like a Canon XLR or something like that. I mean, there's so many different options, but yeah, this I found is the best one for me, especially with me having all Apple stuff, Apple MacBook. I got my Apple Watch, my iPhone. I got the Apple earbuds. So everything of mine, whenever I put a song on one of my devices, it tracks my headphones. It just does everything. It just syncs everything so easily. All right, folks. So here we go. Elena RYBAKINA is up 1-0, and Pegula is going to serve first to kick off set number 2. We are finally back. Yes, many end against Jarkko to when he was 17-18, and I win 3 sets in 3 hours and 4 minutes in Helsinki before Jarkko got to be a pro player. Oh, so you're a very good player then. Very impressive. Okay, forehand RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula goes long. That was about a 6-shot rally. And it is now love 15. So let's see how this rain delay will affect each player. One good thing for Pegula after having played last night is apparently she has a place here in Florida. So she gets to go home and sleep in her own bed rather than like in a hotel and all that stuff. And now another late night match. So hopefully that helped her a little bit, but definitely would have still tough that she had to play so late last night. Not sure why the score isn't updating, but that's fine. Maybe they're asleep at the wheel there. But it is love 30 real quick for RYBAKINA on the Pegula serve. What's up? I'm back from eating. Welcome, King Adjust. What did you eat? Asked Max. Second serve is good. Backhand return. Now forehand from RYBAKINA. Forehand Pegula. Forehand RYBAKINA up the line. Backhand Pegula into the net. Triple break point right away. So Elena RYBAKINA on the return has won the first 3 points since we have come back from this lengthy rain delay of about 35 minutes, 40 minutes. Here we go. Love 30, Pegula serving, and first serve is an ace out wide. Nicely done. Just her first ace of the match. Great time to do it. Now a second break point she has to defend. Serve up the tee, backhand block return, short ball. Pegula goes cross court right to the backhand of RYBAKINA, and then a great backhand volley Pegula to the same side, and it's a winner. So she has saved 2 break points, so looks like she's finding a little bit of rhythm. I love the healthy food here. Garbanzo beans and some Greek yogurt with pecans and cinnamon in it. Really, really good. That I satisfied off. You're satisfied of the match. That's pretty cool. Jarkko Nieminen. That's pretty impressive. All right, break point number 3. Second serve for Pegula is good. Backhand return. Backhand Pegula. Forehand RYBAKINA. Forehand Pegula. Forehand RYBAKINA. Yeah, forehand Pegula. Running forehand RYBAKINA into the net. So Pegula saves all 3 break points. Really nice game from her so far after a shaky looking start. Okay. So at deuce now, Pegula, first serve is good. And a forehand return up the line. Backhand Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA goes into the net. That's 4 straight points now for Pegula. And it is advantage for JPEG. Okay. Okay, Pegula, serve up the middle, goes wide. Here comes a second serve. Still game point for the American, the highest ranked American in the world on the women's side. Backhand return is a rocket, and then Pegula desperation. And it's a floater that RYBAKINA swinging volley and goes long. So unforced error there, and Pegula holds. Nice hold from Pegula after losing the first 3 points of that game. All right, here comes RYBAKINA serving. Love 1 on serve. She's up a set. And it's a second serve. Is good. Backhand return. Goes long from Pegula. So 15 love. For some reason, I thought the Hard Rock Stadium has a roof over it. I don't think it does. Well before the tournament started. They actually have to build a stadium inside the football stadium. So I don't know if you've seen it, but they're inside the football stadium, and they built the tennis stadium inside of it. It's really crazy. She's a girl from where? From America. Jessica, she's a girl from America. Yeah, double fault RYBAKINA. So 5 double faults now for her. And it is 15 all. Here we go. First serve is good. Backhand return, beauty return, and the forehand goes wide from RYBAKINA. Nice desperation return from Pegula. Very impressive. Okay, it's 15-30. Pegula again continuing to keep pressure on. You know, that whole first set, it was like RYBAKINA was just constantly bombarded by Pegula, but in the end, by RYBAKINA. Sorry, hold on. I'm totally confusing myself. RYBAKINA backhand off the net, lands back on her side. What I was saying is Pegula had all the pressure on RYBAKINA for the entire first set. And just in the very end moments is when RYBAKINA started kind of playing well, and she kind of stole that set because Pegula was, I'd say, the better player overall. First serve is a hard one, and it's good. Backhand return, and then a +1 from RYBAKINA on break point is a winner. So 30-40 now. She saves 1, but is still facing another. I'm looking at pictures of the Hard Rock Stadium, and it's so huge. Yeah, it's crazy. It's really, really, it's a stadium in a stadium. It's really nuts how they do that. Okay, first serve, Pegula goes into the net. Here comes the second serve. Well, apple's skin in my teeth. Oh, it's a cross-court winner from Pegula, and she breaks for 2 love. I thought that might have been wide, but wow, what a shot off the second serve return. And it's a break for the American. Okay, here is Pegula serving at 2 love. She's down a set, but up a break in the second. Serve is long. Second coming up. Man, walnuts are so good. They are just amazing. Second serve, good. Forehand return off the baseline. Forehand Pegula. Now inside out RYBAKINA, and it's a winner. So she will take the first point of game number 3 in the second set. Already down a break is the Kazakhstani Elena RYBAKINA. So we have about 60 plus people in. Thank you guys all for joining or rejoining. I know there was about 35 to 40 minute rain delay. So thank you for bearing with us through that. Now here's Pegula, serve up the tee. RYBAKINA return goes long. 15 all. Okay. First serve is good. Backhand return to the forehand of Pegula. Forehand RYBAKINA. Backhand Pegula. Backhand RYBAKINA. Backhand Pegula. Backhand RYBAKINA. Tries to go up the line, but just a hair wide. And then she turns to her box and does one of these. What's going on? And Pegula 30-15 now. King of Jest. I usually eat walnuts in my yogurt, but I'm switching it up a little. LOL. Nice. Do you add anything else with walnuts? King of Jest. Got to answer that, man. I want to know too now. First serve out wide and just a little backhand block, but it makes it nowhere near going over the net. And it is now 40-15 Pegula, looking to take a 3-love lead early in this second set. Here we go, 40-15. Serve is good. Backhand return is a great one. Oh, and a beautiful, oh no, the forehand from Pegula. I thought it might have clipped the line, but it didn't. And that was a tough shot too. So a lot of power on the return from Rybakina. And then to the forehand side of Pegula, she was kind of on the run and hit it, but it was just wide. So another game point, Pegula, 40-30. First serve, wide. Here comes a second. Serve is good. Backhand return. Backhand Pegula. Forehand Rybakina. Forehand Pegula. Cross court. Forehand Rybakina. Forehand Pegula. Forehand Rybakina up the line. Backhand chop from Pegula, and that's wide. So brings it to deuce. Does Rybakina, trying to break back right away. Barbara Price from Richmond, Virginia, I believe, is back. Welcome, Barbara. Thank you for coming back. Usually walnuts, mixed berries, and cinnamon in my yogurt. You know what? I'm going to start putting cinnamon. That's one thing I have berries and I have walnuts and I have yogurt, but I don't put cinnamon, and that's a good natural flavor. And backhand Rybakina goes long, so it's advantage for Pegula. You know what? I'm going to switch. I've had this one earphone in my ear in the left ear for too long. Switch it up. Sorry, my right ear. Now I'm in the left. Pegula, first serve is good. Out wide, backhand from Rybakina. Now forehand Pegula, forehand Rybakina. Oh, just wide of the sideline. A couple of shots of hers have just been slightly, the slightest bit wide. So Pegula consolidates for a 3-love lead. Good job for the American to start off the set. It honestly wasn't looking too great for Pegula. She started the second set on serve, and she lost the first 3 points. So it was love 40 right before she could even blink. And then boom, she saved all 3 of them and then won the next 2 points and has won the next 2 games after that. So it's a 3-love lead for the American on the changeover. You know what? We're going to give her a button, by the way. Max saying King of Just Fruit Parfait sounds good right now. Yeah, it sounds amazing, actually. I want to make one after I finish the stream with granola. Oh, gosh, girl, you got it going on. By the way, folks, during the delay, we got a whole bunch of likes. We're up to 74 now. So our goal of 100 is very attainable. I want to thank everyone who has given and shown us some love and helping us get this far. And hopefully we will hit 100. All right, folks. And also do give a subscribe to the channel if you're new. Trying to get 100,000 subscribers. That's our goal. It's always good to have some goals and to reach them. Okay, first serve is an ace from Rybakina out wide. So it's 15-love. So what did you do while you were gone, Barbara? A nice little nap, have some dinner. Another ace. This one up the tee. 30-love. 0-3 from Elena in the second set is something I didn't expect, but she may be able to turn it around. Yeah, I mean, she's only down 1 breaks. Remember, it looks more severe when you see a 3-love scoreline, but it's worse when she's been broken twice. Like, so if she served first, got broken, then Pegula held, then broke again. But in this case, it's only 1 break. Follows up 2 aces with a double fault, number 6 now. 8 aces, 6 double faults. Pegula has 1 ace and 1 double fault. It says 0 on my screen, on my scoreboard there, but I'm certain she had an ace. I remember she had one there. Pretty much an ace on the next one. It was serve up the tee. Pegula gets the racket on it, but not over. And it is now 40-15, double game point. Barbara took a nap. Nice. That sounds good. Kind of wish I had a nap to take. But I will after. I'll make a proper dinner. And actually, I made some tofu yesterday with nutritional yeast and like kind of breaded the tofu with the nutritional yeast and then fried it, and it was really good. Oh, beautiful running forehand from RYBAKINA as Pegula was at the net. So Pegula hit a volley, and she basically did a return and volley. The volley was good, and she was at the net, and RYBAKINA just ripped a forehand up the line. So she finally gets on the board here. Now Pegula serving up a break at 3-1 in the second set. Serve is good, and RYBAKINA forehand into the high part of the net. 15 love for JPEG, the American number 1. Number 3 in the world. King of Just saying Barbara Krejcikova. Nice. King of Just. All right. First serve is good. Backhand return. Now forehand Pegula. Backhand RYBAKINA. Forehand Pegula. Backhand RYBAKINA. Backhand slice Pegula. Backhand RYBAKINA. Goes long. 30 love Pegula. She's a girl from America. Okay, Pegula first serve is just wide. Max, I need to search up tofu recipes. Yeah, you can make it, honestly, you can make it pretty flavorful. Again, you know me, I haven't had any meat in my life, so I definitely don't try to compare it or anything. It's its own thing. But you can make it flavorful. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's bland and blah, blah, blah. But you can definitely make it pretty enjoyable. I've had some horrendous bland tofu for sure. But then I've also had some really good, you know, fried with some good spices, with some like steamed broccoli and some other stuff. All right, 30-15. First serve is good. Now, backhand RYBAKINA across court. Backhand Pegula. Backhand RYBAKINA up the line. It goes off the tape and lands back on the RYBAKINA side. So it is 40-30 now. Pegula looking good. Cruising along. I feel like this might be one of those sets where she'll be cruising along, but then near the end, she might get broken back to level, and then we'll see. Then it'll really be on. All right, first serve is long. Here comes the second serve on double game point. 40-15. And it's a double fault. A rare double fault. Only the second one of the match for Jessica Pegula. But she still has a game point here, 40-30. So not too much pressure just yet. But that could change depending on the outcome of this point. First serve is good. Backhand return is good. Forehand from Pegula. Now forehand RYBAKINA. Forehand Pegula goes long. So we are at deuce, and Pegula angrily swings her racket and then slaps her thigh with her right hand. A little unhappy with herself. She had a couple game points there. And that was a routine forehand that she missed. Todd Hill, welcome to the chat. It's been a minute. Swiatek, RYBAKINA, Sabalenka seem to be separating themselves from the rest of the field. Yeah, they definitely have from the beginning of this year. They have. But hey, don't forget Pegula. She's number 3 in the world. Doesn't have the same results, of course, but she always seems to make it this far or about this far in the big tournaments. It is advantage Pegula now. And serve is good. Forehand RYBAKINA. Forehand Pegula. Backhand RYBAKINA across court. Backhand Pegula into the net. Back to deuce here. Yeah, but you're right, Todd. They definitely have been, you know, people are starting to say big three. They're using that term a lot, which is not a term anyone was using on the women's side last year whatsoever. So, and I think Barbara Krejcikova is trying to get in there as well. All right, first serve at deuce goes into the net. Here's a second serve for Jessica Pegula. And the serve is good. Forehand return RYBAKINA. Forehand Pegula. Forehand RYBAKINA. Forehand Pegula. Forehand RYBAKINA into the net. Another game point for Pegula. Gosh, my eyes are getting a little tired. I feel like I've been looking at screens for so long. Here we go. Pegula, advantage. First serve off the tape and out. Second serve coming up. Trying to wrap up this game and take a 4-1 lead in the second set. But let's see what RYBAKINA has to say about that. Forehand return RYBAKINA. Forehand Pegula. Forehand RYBAKINA. Forehand Pegula into the net. Another deuce. And Pegula again. A little bit disappointed in herself there. There you go, my little baby. Little apple. Little apple for my cauliflower. Okay. Oh, numbers are climbing up again, folks. 92 now. We're only 26 likes away from the goal of 100. Please help us get there if you feel like supporting. And thank you for joining, whether or not you give us a like. Great to have so many people in. Backhand slice from Pegula goes into the net. And again, her body language not so hot as she puts her kind of fingers to the bridge of her nose, saying, "What am I doing?" And it is break point for RYBAKINA. It's been a few deuces, but this is the first break point. First serve is good. Forehand RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA. She makes her way to the net. Pegula tries to pass, but it goes into the net. RYBAKINA breaks back, and we are back to level in the second set. All right, folks. So we are back on serve. RYBAKINA is going to serve at 2-3 as JPEG on her way back to her bench. She lightly hit her racket against the bench. Nothing too aggressive, but it just kind of shows you her mind state a little bit. It feels like RYBAKINA has been chasing this whole match, but she, in the biggest points of the end of the first set, she ended up taking it. And then constant pressure again breaks RYBAKINA again, does Pegula to start the second set. And then it just felt like constant pressure, and boom, one break back, and now we're on serve. And it just feels like RYBAKINA hasn't been the best player, but keeps on staying in the game, staying in the race, just keeping herself within distance, and then makes her move when she needs to. And that's a sign of a player who's becoming a great. And that's not a knock on Pegula. Pegula is a great player. She's number 3 in the world. But RYBAKINA is showing some fortitude in those big moments. Todd Hill saying RYBAKINA can definitely win this tournament, but she has played a lot of tennis lately, rooting for Kvitova. Yeah, she's on a 12-match winning streak, so she's definitely played a whole bunch. Beautiful. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was a serve +1. I thought it was in. It was kind of a late call, which is weird because it's Hawkeye. But anyways, the +1 forehand goes long. Unforced errors, 32 for RYBAKINA, 24 for Pegula. So the world number 10 here, RYBAKINA, actually world number 7, 10th seed in this tournament. She has a serve +1 inside out backhand. Now she's at the net. Pegula back up the middle, and then a forehand volley into the open space from RYBAKINA brings it to 15 all. I hope Ghost comes back on the stream. Same here. Ghost. Sorry, King just saying Nikki Krigoseva is playing well when she can definitely win this tournament. Well, she can. Are you trying to say Nick Kyrgios? RYBAKINA? I'm not sure. Are you trying to compare the serves, maybe? Oh, that was a shank from RYBAKINA on the +1, goes wide. And now it's 15-30. Lamb Shankaroo. Okay, RYBAKINA under a little bit of pressure, as she has been pretty much all match on her serve, surprisingly for such a big server. And she's also hitting her first high amount of first serve percentage in, surprisingly. It doesn't seem like it, but 87% for both of them, actually. Second serve now is good. Forehand return. Forehand RYBAKINA into the net, and that sets up a double break point. Now, RYBAKINA is is talking to her bench. She's unhappy, and she's kind of, I don't know what she's saying, but the body language is saying, what am I doing? Like, what do I have to do here? I'm just not on. Again, I was totally guessing. An hour and 4 minutes into this match, and Rybakina saves one break point with an ace out wide. Here comes the second break point opportunity for Pegula. When King Adjust, I was about to say imagine Nick and Drag, but I didn't want to offend anybody. LOL Max. Nadal has never won the Miami Open. Most people don't know that. Yeah, he hasn't. Novak's won it like, I think 4 times or something, maybe 5. Backhand from Pegula on the return, and then the forehand from Rybakina goes into the net, and Pegula breaks right back and is up 4-2. Man, crazy scenes here, folks. So the fighter Pegula trying to extend this, take it to a third set, just as she did last night when she had a crazy match. Started 4 hours late, ended up going to a third set tiebreak. She saved match points. Saved 2 match points against Potapova. And here we go. Second serve to start off game number 7 is good. Now backhand Rybakina, forehand Pegula, forehand Rybakina, forehand Pegula up the line, backhand Rybakina, backhand slice Pegula into the net. Oh, Pegula, love 15. Here is Pegula now, selecting the balls that she wants to play this point with. She has chosen which one she's going to serve first with. Love 15 here. So Pegula serving. First serve is long. Second serve on the way. Second serve is good. Backhand return to the backhand of Pegula. Backhand Rybakina. Forehand Pegula. Forehand Rybakina. She makes her way to the net. A nice volley from Rybakina. Pegula tries to go cross court, but the ball dips and Rybakina can't handle it. You got a racket on it, but flubs that, and it is 15 all. Nice point from Pegula under some pressure there, or else she would have been love 30 down. On the run, cross-court backhand, nice little flick. It dipped a lot after making it over the net, and Rybakina just couldn't bend down quick enough. And remember, she is pretty tall. She's about 6 feet, so tougher for her to get down at the net. Great serve into the body, and the backhand from Rybakina goes wide, so it's 30-15. Very smart serve there from JPEG. King of Just saying, I wish Rafa would have won Miami. Surprising that he didn't. But yeah, sometimes can't win them all, as they say. And the first serve from Pegula goes into the net. Second serve now at 30-15. Serve is good. Forehand return up the middle. Now forehand Pegula goes long, and it is now 30 all. Okay, 30 all. First serve is just long. Second serve coming up. All right. Here we go. Second serve now. Forehand return, cross court. Forehand Pegula now up the line from Rybakina, and it's the winner. And it's a winner because on her return, it was a beautiful cross-court return, pulling Pegula off the court. Pegula did get the next ball in up the middle, but then Rybakina had the whole entire inside-outside open, and she took it and put it away. And that sets up another break point. It's now 30-40. 4 for 10 break points for Rybakina, 5 for 11 Pegula. So we're in play here. Backhand Rybakina, forehand Pegula, forehand Rybakina lands deep. Forehand Pegula, backhand Rybakina. Now backhand Pegula, forehand Rybakina, forehand Pegula, forehand Rybakina off the tape and lands on her side. Again, she's looking to the skies like what is happening, and Pegula saves that break point, brings it back to deuce. Tense moments here, folks. We're halfway through this second set, or we're in the midsection, I guess I'd say. Okay, Pegula with a backhand on the +1, a nice one, a lob from RYBAKINA, swinging volley Pegula. RYBAKINA gets that over as well. Forehand Pegula, now forehand RYBAKINA, forehand Pegula, forehand cross-court RYBAKINA, now up the line from Pegula, backhand RYBAKINA, backhand slice Pegula, forehand cross-court RYBAKINA. She makes her way to the net. Pegula goes into the net with her forehand, or I say the ball goes into the net, and RYBAKINA sets up another break point. Great tennis here, folks. That was a great rally. One of the better ones of the match. Max, 25 minutes left till it's midnight in Miami. Welcome to Miami. Max, at this point in his career, it may never happen. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Aaliyah, why isn't the game shown? Aaliyah, this is a watch along stream, so we're not allowed to show the match due to copyright. Like, we wouldn't even be able to post this video if it was. So we're watching it live, and for people who cannot watch it, or people who want to join and comment with us, they watch the stream. So we don't show it there. And RYBAKINA with a break off the backhand there. So back on serve for the second time in the set. All right, Elena RYBAKINA. Oh, Pegula, they didn't show it right away, but they're showing the replay. She slammed her racket down twice really hard onto the court, just behind the baseline. So some real frustration now for Pegula. I mean, this has been a frustrating match for her. She's been putting constant pressure from the very beginning on RYBAKINA, on the RYBAKINA serve, and then RYBAKINA pulls out a break at 4-5 when Pegula was serving it. Let me put it this way. In the first set, Pegula was serving 5-4 for the set, and she got broken. Then they went to a tie break, and RYBAKINA ended up taking it. But Pegula had put pressure on RYBAKINA for the entire set. The first game of the match went 8 minutes long, 8 deuces. And RYBAKINA got broken. Her second service game, 4 deuces. So she was constantly under pressure. So it feels like she's kind of stolen the first set, and now she's on serve. And I could see the frustration from Pegula. She's like, what do I have to do to get ahead here? Serve into the body, chip back return from Pegula. Now, forehand RYBAKINA up the line. Backhand Pegula cross court. Backhand RYBAKINA goes long up the line, and it is love 15. Todd, true. Unfortunately, I really hope Rafa can win a Clay Masters again. And, of course, the French Open injuries suck. Yeah, he's got a good shot. I mean, he's going to be in the running for some of these clay court tournaments in the next, pretty much after this tournament. Max, hope he can at least notch another French. Yeah, that would be amazing. 15, just imagine. Okay, RYBAKINA goes up the line, backhand. Pegula with a nice improv block overhead now for RYBAKINA, and she goes up the line, smash winner, and it's 15 all. That was a really interesting shot from Pegula. She was running to her left, and then the ball was kind of hit right at her as she was running, so she had to stop and do a block, which ended up being a lob, and then RYBAKINA put that away. 25-15 are the winners in favor of RYBAKINA. So serve is good here at 15 all from RYBAKINA, and the return goes long from Pegula, 30-15. Djokovic wants the French Open too, though. Yeah, he really does. You get the feeling that he's like, I want this bad boy. I wish Murray would have won a French Open. Yeah, it would have been tough. I mean, Rafa's not really given anyone a chance, but Novak has taken a couple and ran with them. Same with Stan Wawrinka, Roger as well. Ace out wide, 40-15. RYBAKINA trying to bring it back to 4-all. King adjust, me too for Murray and for the Australian Open. Yeah, poor guy, man. What did he make? Like, how many finals did he make there? It's crazy. You know what? I'm going to look that up just because I'm curious. Ace up the tee, and she takes it game to 15, and we are back to 4-all, folks. Again, I can definitely see why there's frustration on the side of our girl, Pegula. So 20, 10, 11, 13, 15, and 16, he made the Australian Open final and never won one. Rybakina with a winner up the line for love 15 on the Pegula serve. All right, Pegula, got to be careful here. Okay, first serve at love 15 is good. And her second shot, Pegula's, goes into the net on the forehand. So now it's love 30, and Rybakina finds herself 6 points away from the match, folks. By the way, we're at 77 likes. We're 23 away from the 100. I know we can do it. Please do give us a like if you haven't yet. Would really, really appreciate it. And I also want to say thank you to everyone watching. Also, if you're a little shy, you don't want to comment, or you haven't commented, please do anyways. Let me know where you're from or who your favorite player is, anything like that. My name is Covey. I'm in Vancouver, and I'm having a great time watching this with you. Overhead for Rybakina. And Pegula with a beautiful defensive shot. Oh, it just landed like 1 or 2 inches wide. She was running ragged from side to side. And now Pegula's in some real trouble, folks. Love 40 on her serve. So Rybakina has 3 break points. If she gets any one of these next 3 points, she will be serving for the match. Pegula first serve into the net. 5 open finals at the Australian without winning for Murray. Unfortunate. All right, backhand return from Rybakina on the second serve goes into the net. And it is now 15-40. So Pegula has saved 1 break point, 2 more to go. And remember, to start off the second set, she was down love 40 on her serve. So she has done it once already. Can she do it again? First serve into the net. Here comes the second serve. Pressure points, folks. Pressure times. Serve is good. Backhand return goes into the net from Rybakina. And she has saved a second break point. She has a third one that she has to face. Does Pegula? Can she save a third one again? By the way, people are adding to the likes. Thank you guys so much. So happy to have so many people here today. It's amazing. Rybakina, another open waiting, says Nature Explorer. Good to have you, Nature. Haven't seen you yet today. Backhand return from Rybakina. Now a backhand. Pegula goes into the net. Rybakina breaks and will now serve for the match, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. All right, folks, we are getting down to the nitty-gritty. Elena Rybakina, one of the best servers in the game, currently leading the ace total on the WTA side with the total before this match of 201. She's been on fire. She has a 12-6 record in semifinals, 5-1 since the beginning of last year. Pegula, 2 wins, 4 losses in 6 1,000 level semis. So numbers aren't on her side in this one. She has played well, has Pegula, but the momentum kind of switched in the last 15 minutes or so. Pegula's body language was getting a little negative. She was slamming her racket against the ground after getting broken. And so we're getting into the business end of this one, folks. Rybakina serving for the match and a chance to get into back-to-back finals and maybe even a shot at the double goal, the Sunshine Double here. All right, an overhead from Pegula and a lob from Pegula and an overhead from RYBAKINA, and that is point number 1, 15 love RYBAKINA. All right, it's getting crazy, folks. It's getting crazy. And we're at 80 likes. Oh my God, can we get to 100 likes before the end of this match? That would be absolutely crazy. Okay, RYBAKINA serving, 15 love. I love when it gets this tense, folks. And it's a beautiful serve up the tee. Pegula gets a forehand on it, but it goes right into the net. Now 2 points away is RYBAKINA from back-to-back 1,000 level finals, the Indian Wells champion here. Can she do it? 1 hour and 50 minutes in. First serve. Ooh, just wide. So second serve coming up. Remember, JPEG saved 2 match points yesterday to make it to this point. So she is a fighter. Good second serve. Backhand into the net. Now triple match point for Elena RYBAKINA. What a crazy turn of events, folks.
Match point.
Ooh, we got 82 likes. Come on, 18 more. Can we do it? Can we do it? I think it's possible. All right, here we go. RYBAKINA, match point. First serve into the net. Some first serves from RYBAKINA spells the end for Jessica. Okay. And we have a serve up the middle. Now, Pegula with a cross-court forehand winner, saving 1 match point. Crazy stuff here, folks.
Match point.
The answer, I believe, is Iga. I think she did it last year. She was on her crazy tear of 37-match winning streak. So, yeah, she did the double last year. All right, match point number 2. First serve is good. Forehand return. Forehand RYBAKINA. Forehand Pegula goes wide. And Elena RYBAKINA makes it 13 wins in a row. Back-to-back Masters 1000 finals. The defending champion in Indian Wells now. And she will have a chance to be the the Sunshine double defending champion. Nice little quick handshake. Both these players, after a 45-minute rain delay, had to come back after the first set. After going back in, they came back, they warmed up for a little bit, and ended up going 2 sets in the end. 7-6, 6-4 for Elena RYBAKINA. Honestly, in the first set, she was not the best player, but she played a couple of big points just a little bit better and ended up stealing the first set. And then she was down a break in 2 separate occasions in the second set, but climbs her way out and ends up winning it. Up a break in the end, 6-4. So very impressive stuff from RYBAKINA. She has not been as strong and as solid as she was in Indian Wells, but she's still winning matches, and that is the mark of a good player, a good champion. Great effort from Pegula. Definitely frustrating for her. I can see why. She definitely must feel like that first set was totally robbed from her because she was so much better. RYBAKINA couldn't find rhythm, but when Pegula was serving at 5-4 in the first set, that's when the mark of a champion showed up. That's when RYBAKINA found a way to break her. And they do a high five and a nice smile, and they're, very respectful between the two. So, folks, thank you guys so much for joining me. We had a whole bunch of people. We had 200 plus people in the stream. And even now we have over 100. How many did we? And we end up with 84 likes, so close to 100. I want to thank each and every single one of you for helping us get there so close. And next time we will reach it. 2/10 for me, says Barbara. Yeah, I didn't even look at the comments for the last game and a half because it was just too much. Todd saying, looking for Swiatek to solidify #1 ranking this clay season. Yeah, hopefully she gets over injury and gets back on it. Ghost must be so excited. Haha. Hells yeah, says Jane. Wow, always pulling JP. But RYBAKINA, I think you mean pulling for JP, but RYBAKINA has been playing amazing tennis, finding ways to win. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks. Peace out, Covey and everyone. Thank you, King and Just. Great to have you, buddy. Would love to see RYBAKINA Kvitova final. Yeah, we'll find out. Kvitova plays Kristea tomorrow, and the winner will face RYBAKINA Rebecca will have an extra day of rest too, so good for her there. Charles saying absolutely, Max. Farewell King says Todd Hill. Charles, I read very quickly. Haha, says Max. Thank you, Covey. I hope you're streaming tomorrow. So do I. Thanks, Covey, says Charles Cross. So do I, Max. And thank you very much for joining me and for wanting some more Covey action. It's always good to be liked, wanted, and to know that people are enjoying. I definitely am enjoying hanging out with you guys on all of these streams. I, of course, did the Alcaraz Fritz match right before this. So basically, for me, it's been, 4 hours and 50 minutes pretty much straight. So I'm going to go and get a little bit of food in my belly, take my dog out for a walk, even though it's nighttime here, 8:51. Todd, gratitude, Covey, gratitude to you as well. And thank you to every one of you who's still watching. There's about 85 of you in here. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me. A really, really fun night of tennis. And tomorrow we've got more. I don't know exactly what's going to be going on, but hopefully I'll be able to call the matches just to let you know which matches are on and when. So I'll give you the times in Miami because, of course, everyone's all over the place. So 10 a.m. tomorrow, Medvedev Khachanov. That is semifinal number 1. I should say, I said I was going to give you the Miami time. I'm giving you the Vancouver time, which is where I'm from. The Miami time is 1 p.m. in Miami, Medvedev Khachanov, and 7 p.m. in Miami, Alcaraz Sinner. And then in between, at 3 p.m., we have Kvitova Kirstea, and the winner of that will face Rybakina in the Miami Open final. All right, folks. So that's going to do it for me. I want to thank you all. Had a great day of tennis. Hope to see you all soon. And not, like I said, not positive which matches are going to be done. I definitely will do the Alcaraz Sinner. Most likely the Kvitova Kirstea. Medvedev Khachanov, not sure. So we'll see what Ben and JG are thinking there. But do look for us on the channel. You can also hit that bell for notification. That shows you which upcoming streams that we will be doing. As soon as we put them up, you'll see them there. All right, folks, from Vancouver, BC, my name is Covey, and for my dog as well, Gobi, and for everyone who's a fan of GTL, I want to say thank you, and I want to say hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great night, great day, great afternoon, wherever you may be, and keep on enjoying tennis, and we will see you very soon. Peace out, y'all.